everyone, good evening. I hope you're doing good today. Shiny diamond for the win, shiny diamond for the win for sure. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me fix my camera real quick before we start. Just make sure the focus is in place before I forget. There we go. So focus is set. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing good today. I hope we don't lose internet again today. Like, I should not. But if the stream disconnect without me saying goodbye to you guys, it's not because I left all of a sudden. It's because my internet went out. I'm changing provider this Sunday, like I said, so let's hope the provider is going to change the problem and not have this problem anymore. But if it goes out like yesterday, you know what's going to happen. You know the reason now. But I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, I saw your Exodia deck. I checked it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I ended up yesterday, before I went to bed, I said I'm just gonna finish the event. I loaded up the Loner Exodia deck. What I did is, if I lost the coin toss and the guy started to play the game, I surrendered. If I won the coin toss, so many games. I started, won the coin toss, played Art of the Blue Eyes, guy surrendered. I finished the event that way. I literally just surrendered until I went first, played one card, the guy surrendered, and I finished the event that way. That's how I did the event. Yeah, it was scooped. The guy scooped as soon as I played Art of the Blue Eyes. Because it's an FTK against Exodia. Against Exodia. It's an FTK. Art of the Blue Eyes, you cannot play around it with Exodia. That's crazy. It is a menace. It's not too... Like, the big problem I have with the loner in the event is that most loners are only made to go first. Like, literally, if you are running Exodia and you face the mirror of both the loner deck, there is no way for the going second Exodia to win. Literally not a single way in the deck. There is not a singular card that can beat Exodia in the Exodia deck. So, it just happens that if everyone's on Exodia, the guy that goes first is gonna win, so the guy that goes second just scoops. Like, in the older event, like in the event with the other thing, with the gate and stuff, at least the Lights one could go second. It could go first, it could go second. They had both plays there. But the loner they made, like, Trickstar wants to go first, Exodia wants to go first. The Fire Dude, I don't know if they want to go first or not, but there's not enough diversity, I feel, into the loner deck. So if you want to go first, second, or stuff like that, there's not enough interaction in there. Do you know that HOTBE can auto send the opponent's Exodia fusion to graveyard, summon it yourself? What is Art of the Blue Eyes? Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. That's why, like, if you are in an Exodia mirror match and the guy use Art of the Blue Eyes, you literally surrender on the spot. There is nothing in the loner Exodia deck that can beat Art of the Blue Eyes in the graveyard plus an ink activated. There is literally nothing. Because you do your play. The only play you could maybe try and do is go into the Link 3. Which, okay, that doesn't do much most of the time. You're gonna get cooked if you do that. And as soon as you try and go for the Exodia, they're gonna go Art of the Blue Eyes, send it to the graveyard, revive, and you just lose on the spot. And they can even just negate your Ankh if they want. Like, there's nothing you can do there. How to stop it with just Impermanent Veiler? It's not really. There's way to stop it. But I think it's mostly, if you remove their back row, they struggle a bit because they only have Exodia with one spell negate. It's indestructible on top after all. In the event, it's a bit more annoying. In normal Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's not a problem because you just, like, have so many answers to it. But in the event with the limited card pool, for sure it's a bit harder to deal with. But the mega weakness is Veiler. Yeah, Veiler is kind of rough because if you Veiler the Exodia during their turn, they don't get the trap card that blows up everything. And then they only have an Exodia that's a monster negate. That's the only thing they have. So after that, you just play your stuff and you try and beat to it. So there's some ways to beat it. I just feel it's kind of boring. The event didn't catch me that much. So today we're back on rank. Today we are on Master 5. So I kind of want to just test stuff out. We're going to play around with ratios. We're going to play around with cameras. See what we want to do. I want to build a deck. Do we want the Fiendsmith still? Do we not? Do we go for another route? And see what we want to do. And that might lead us to discover something here, because we don't have a fear of D-ranking right now. So that's the best time to try stuff out. But let's go right into the gameplay screen. We've dabbled a lot. We've yapped a lot so far. So let's go to the gameplay screen right now and... whoop. We are in the gameplay screen. We have our free pack. I missed some days, so might as well use the free pack right now. What do you guys want? We have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 to 8, but 3 is not. Bottom row third, this one, do we agree? Bottom row third one, so the 7 card. I'm kinda down. You agree? You agree with yourself? Well, let's go for it there. Dark Magician! What do we get as a Dark Magician card? We get a free pack, that's not too bad. I don't know if those cards from the free pack can be dismantled. I know the Royal you get cannot be dismantled. I don't know if those one can. And that was a bait! It was a yellow one! What do we get? You got the Blue Eyes pack again this year. No, now I got 2 Royal of them. I'll never use. That's fair. That's like the card I will never use in my life. I've never seen anyone play this. Like, never ever. Well, I guess it's a Royal. I'm not gonna complain, but that's for sure not one of the best one. That for sure is not one of the one you want to see. And I heard there's a pack that I missed. Yeah, this one. We probably want to open this one, right? Because we want the mate. We want the Kagari mate. So might as well open it, right? Super poly target, I guess. Oh! We're starting the stream good there. 5 guaranteed you are. Streamer luck does exist, maybe. So much mana dust. There is so much dust here. Let's see what we get. The anchor, and what is that? What is this? That's such a weird card. That was outside the pack though. We are missing some alt arts to have all the alt arts at least at once. So we're hoping to see some of the alt arts here. That's one that we're missing. We did not have the Ray alt art, so that's pretty cool. I was gonna say, if it was gonna be a Royal, that would have been insane. But no, sadly, only a shiny one. No Royal there. Can we continue on? I think we're only missing 1 alt art for everything, so we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good on the alt art portion. Like the 30 packs plus this, that was 40. We are missing the Ghost Bell Royal though. Outside of the pack, a Shishao, that's not too bad. I prefer Glossy before Royal. I do like the Royal rarity. It depends on the card, but most of the time I do like the Royal rarity. I will say in the TCG, I think my favorite rarity is like the ultimate rare, the one with the field. Oh, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad Royal. Not many people are running it, but it can come up in some metagames. Like, it's a weird Ghost Bell sometime. It works better than Ghost Bell from time to time. Like, it's weird, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm kind of happy about this Royal. I was complaining last stream that we didn't... It's good to prevent DP. Exactly. I was complaining that I didn't get enough Royal last stream, and now the game just is delivering there. Super heavy, getting the pillar, and another Rota. We don't need 2 of those. I don't think Rota's ever coming off the ban list. One card I would like to see on the ban list, though, is Bonfire. Like, why is Reinforcement of the Army at 1 and Bonfire is at 3? Like, I understand Bonfire is once per turn, but why do you, like, it does the same if it's like at 1. Rota's the once per turn now because it's at 1. Like, why is Bonfire at 3 then? It's a Rota for Pyro. It's literally the same. Rota's for Warrior, Bonfire's for Pyro. It's literally the same spell. What do we get here? I did not even know this was a card. Oh, I think that was one of the one I didn't have before, or maybe I did. I've never seen this Red Eyes card. Red Eyes Retro Dragon with the gear and all. Is it a robot? No, it's still a dragon. What is this? Red Eyes really have the weirdest support. Like, Red Eyes is so confused. Vampire is super confused, but Red Eyes is even more confused. Rhoda should be at 2? No. We cannot bring Rhoda to 2. Rhoda is too generic. It's too easy. It's not once per turn either. You can never bring Rhoda back to 2. We can get Ray a bit. But we got a pretty good pull. For a 10 pull, we got 6 UR, 2 alt-art, 3 alt-arts here. I want to see what are the alt-art that we're missing. Like, if we just say our cards, we are only missing the Kagari here. We have every single other alt-art here. So that's pretty cool. That is very cool there. But for today, the plan is we go into this. And why is Brafu at 1 while Hero can just play their BS Fusion card multiple times? I lost yesterday to them summoning DP twice. I don't know why Branded Fusion is at 1. I feel like I would get a trade offer to them. If we ban the White Albion Dragon, the one that revives from the graveyard, bring Brafu to 3. Ban the big Albion Dragon that floodgates people by summoning like floodgates on the field, and give them Brafu to 3. That's a trade offer I'm happy to give them. That's a trade offer I'm happy to give them. I don't see many warrior-based deck. The problem is, you might not see them now, but as soon as you do that, like there's way more warrior. It's not just warrior generic. When you think about it, Telement was running Rhoda because Rhino Heart is a warrior. There is a lot of cards that are warrior that we don't think about, and 2 Rhoda in a deck just makes the deck so more consistent. Sure, Isolde is banned now, but it doesn't take much for warrior to blow up. So I don't think they can ever, like, I don't think either that tutor like this, like generic tutor, easy as that don't need commitment at all, should be at more than 1 in any options. Like, if you want to search a warrior specific, run Small World in your deck and run some commitment there. Like, it's too easy. I don't understand why Bonfire is still legal. Probably just to sell the new pack, because, like, the more in Macedol than TCG, but is still banned in TCG. I think she is. She was not a bit ago, but she is now, I'm pretty sure. But it's just warrior has a lot of good cards that are not being played. But if you play, like, 2 Rhoda, it's easier for you to get to them. It's just always carry with those type of like tutor that we call. So I'm always for, you can add them in the game, but 1 is enough. 1 is enough for any single one of them. The White Dragon was just used for floodgating. Like, the concept is cool. I understand the concept of the White Dragon. It just executed very poorly. Yeah, 2 generic searchers are bound to become an issue. Maybe it's not an issue now, but in the close future, like maybe they want to release, like it just basically hinders their ability to develop warrior archetype. Basically, that's what I mean. Because as soon as a warrior archetype becomes good, it's 2 copies of any card in the deck. So that's a problem I have with it. That's basically the problem. It's kind of my problem with transaction rollback at the same time. It's mostly this card limits what the trap card can do. Because rollback can bypass a lot of limitation that you can put on a trap card just by sending it to the graveyard. So that means that they are limiting the field of innovation that it can do with the trap cards that they have. Okay, now what do we want to do with this deck? Do we still want to play the same version, or do we want to play the Azamina version? Because if we play the Azamina version instead, if we change the deck here for this one, select the deck, and we go here, what do we have? We have this, we have the Fua. I think I'm gonna generate the last 2 Fuas because they're pretty good. So those 2 here. We have the Baphomet, we have the Apprentice, we have that. I'm probably gonna put the Fuas in. I don't need those necessarily, so let's add Fuas here. So we have 5 Maxi, basically. How did that turn into just... What? It was just for the Miyakuchi trap, for example, that it come for a big cost. Yeah, exactly. But because they don't need the activation thing, it just means that, like, if we look at the Mayakashi trap, like, roll back what it says is, if you don't know, it's this card here, which says pay half your life point and target a normal trap in your opponent's graveyard. Oh, this one doesn't matter. You can banish this card from your graveyard and pay half your life point and target a normal trap in your graveyard. This effect becomes the card's activation effect. So the thing is that it doesn't copy the cost of activation and stuff. So what you can do is you can copy cards like this. You can copy cards like this that says, usually you're supposed to tribute a Mayakashi or Shiranui Synchro or Link monster, which is in a bad deck, so it's not too bad. But it doesn't copy the activation, it just copies the effect activation. So it just copies neither play against special summon monster from the end deck or extra deck for the rest of the turn. So that's a problem with rollback. That is a big problem with rollback there. Is this deck fine? We have a lot of ways to send card. We have a good amount of end trap here. Do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Fuas are kind of a problem though. Maybe we run 2 Fua, 2 Maxi, just to not draw them too much. I kind of want to test this deck again. Now the problem is, do we need the SP here? I don't know if we do. We have those, we have this, we have that here. That seems pretty fine this way. I'm just wondering for the non-engine there, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 non-engine slot. 15 technically with a call by the grave, so we have a lot of non-engine. Problem is this good enough? I think it might be. Problem with this, I might go 2 Valor to Imperm, because Valor is good. Valor can be used with LZ to bridge into the Murcielago. And Valor is a monster too. Can be used if we go Guardian Chimera instead. It can be used on their turn. So I think we're gonna try this build today. I think we're gonna try this build and see how it goes. Let me get back the coin toss and everything here. 0. Not this, 0. We lose the first coin toss. Not off to a good start there. Not off to a good start. And for the win-loss, we are gonna be 0-0 now. I'll try to reach Diamond with Exodia Millennium. Wish me luck. I believe you got this. It's not too hard. It just takes time a bit. Okay, we have the combo here. The Fua into the Ash Blossom into everything. Like, our hand's not amazing, but we can do stuff. That's fine. If we Ash this, we don't really need to Ash this. If they go Castiosis, okay, they go Bird, so it's just Kashira stuff here. That's not too bad. They go Bird, that's an extra normal, that's from Hand Eater, so that doesn't matter too much. Now if they summon a Fenrir or something like that, I'm gonna go Fua, but the problem with this is that, okay, they go Diabel Star, that's fine. Is it Snake Eyes? Is it Snake Eyes here? I'm gonna let them set the spell. What do they want to set? If it's OSS, I'm ashing this for sure. If it's OSS, I'm pretty sure I'm ashing this. Because I don't want the Poplar to go into the grave or the Snake Eyes Ash to go there. Even if I could ash the Snake Eyes Ash, okay, it's Deception here. That's still probably gonna be an Ash Blossom on the Deception. Because I don't want them to go into... Like, it's too juicy of an Ash Blossom here. They go Deception, they tribute... Probably tribute the Diabel Star, that's usually what you do. It was smart for them to not tribute the Unicorn, but they could have gotten more material if they tributed the Unicorn there. They have the Crossout. That's annoying. So Crossout, Designator, Designing, Ash Blossom, then they're gonna be able to look at my extra deck. I'm gonna wait for them to go into the spell card to drop the Fua, at least draw one. I just thought of something that I'd love to see, even though I know they won't ever do it in Macedol. A mate for every limbs of Exodia. That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Okay, they go a lot as Amina here. They can go Unicorn. Look at my extra deck. Sure. There's not much they can remove here that would hurt me too much. I guess they can remove those one, which would be really annoying. Like, I guess they can remove this. It's just unfortunate the guy started really strong. Like, no entraps other than the Pirellia, but everything. Okay, that's not the one you should hit. That really is not the one you should hit there. Okay, Alada Zamina. Now we're gonna go for the Fua. The thing is, they might have if you have a call on top of that at this point, I don't know what to say. Okay, at least we resolve something. At least we resolve something here. We're gonna draw one. We have an okay hand. It's not great. We kind of need to draw good cards. Okay, they go Murcielago, so they're extending into my Fua. They're not respecting it. They could have just gone into Sylvia and pass, give me one draw. And that's still a pretty strong board. He ripped the Chimera here. That was an amazing draw, by the way. So Murcielago's gonna get them the Wanted here. They don't have the Elzet in the grave, so they cannot go anything else. They can go Wanted if they want and draw a card from the Deception. But that's not amazing for them. If they go the Elada Zamina, they need to return this. So they need to link with this. They give me another draw. And then afterward, they could go Close Moon. But if they go full Fiendsmith combo, I'm just cooking there. Like, I'm gonna have every single card I need if they go Fiendsmith combo. The Fua is so good into Fiendsmith. It's so good. I can't believe I wasn't running it. Because, like, I can send it anyway if I draw it with Diabel Star or Nightmare Apprentice or stuff like that. I think the guy out at Ford. Yippee! First win of the day. We did not play a singular card of ourselves. We just Fua'd them and then they alt F4. I don't know what they were doing. I don't still don't really know what their deck was. Is it just Kashtira? No, it's just... Okay, it is Snake Eyes. So, why did they go Deception here? Why did they not grab OSS with their stuff? Like, there's so many questions I have. So they went Diabel Star. Diabel Star get the Deception. That's fine. They go Deception, grab the Alazamina. That's fine. They go Allowed. They go into Murcielago. Murcielago adds Wanted instead of adding the OSS. Why did you not add the OSS? Because OSS could have afterwards activated, tribute the Murcielago, summon the Snake Eyes Ash from deck. For sure, I would have drawn some cards from this, but they summon the Snake Eyes Ash, get the Poplar summon, then they can return the Elada Zamina to get the Omni Negate afterward. Like, there was so many things they did wrong there. So many things they did wrong. I do not understand what they were on. There was so many plays they could have done differently there. But they decided not to. I feel we're gonna see a lot of Rays, mate. A lot of Ray, mate. Like, we have the one ourselves. I'm probably gonna switch at some point. We just want to test it out a bit.
Exodia!
Obliterate! But yeah, I probably want to switch it out a bit. Okay, we have a good hand. Problem is, we kind of struggle into Droll. But they're just not gonna have it, right? I'm gonna go this, drop this to the graveyard. Summon the Apprentice. They're not gonna have Droll. I either play around Droll or Ash Blossom here. So I prefer to play around Ash than Droll, because Ash is more frequent, I mean. We have this. We can go into Diabels and shield ourselves against something, or we can go this already. I kind of like the Diabels, to be honest. I had the Diabels here. I summoned the Diabel Star, removing this. Summoning Diabel Star onto the field. Then Diabel Star effect is going to activate, getting myself the Deception. And that's how I get the Sinful Spot in the grave. So we go Deception now. Deception is gonna tribute the Diabel Star. One of the fun thing with our deck right now is that people might think we are on... People might think we are on the... like, Snake Eye stuff. Instead of just the... instead of just being Chimera. So we revealed the Murcielago. We send this to the graveyard. We summon this here, the Murcielago. Murcielago is gonna add me the Wanted. so that from there we can get going. Like, draw a card, get some stuff. Before we do that, we can just summon the Diabels, shield ourselves against, like, Imperm. We know they don't have Imperm at this point, but we can just do this. Then we activate the Koitol. Koitol gets me the Gazelle here. It depends on the deck. My deck myself only runs one, because I don't want to draw it that much. I just want to search it. But some decks can run more than one. It depends really on the deck, to be honest. I can just say a number there. So we're gonna go into the Baphomet using this and this. Those two together into the Baphomet, the mythical king of mythical claws. Activating this. Activating this. Sending to the graveyard. At this point, I think I'm sending the Mirror Knight, because I want the Mirror Knight in the graveyard to revive it later on. Because if I send the Mirror Knight here, I can then revive the Mirror Knight afterward with the... Because we go this, we fusion this and this together into the... We don't even need to do Chaos Angel here, so we can just go into Murcielago. Like, I think it's fine. We send the Mirror Knight to the graveyard just to have it, in case we need to. And then we add to our hand the LZ. And then right now we can do the Alauda's Amina now that the card is in the graveyard. We return the Murcielago to the hand, get this back, and now we do the funny thing, which is Alauda's Amina into Chain Wanted. So we get more value out of this. If you are starting to play as Amina, it's the easy play that you get value, because you can send a Wanted on the same chain. We're gonna get the one from deck, just to deck 10 a bit. And then we're gonna make Sylvia. Sending this to the graveyard. Sylvia comes down onto the field, just like this. And then we're safe from Nib at this point. Then we can do Camera Fusion here, add it back to hand. Sadly, we won't have the Deception here. So what we can do instead, we probably want to go for LZ here for sure. LZ summons herself. Right, it stays on the field until the whole chain resolve. Exactly, so that's why you can do this. We go this here. This is going to fusion summon the Regina. And in this deck, usually I would go for Chaos Angel, but in this deck, we don't really need to be honest. Like, at this point, I would get the spell effect, but that's not too great. Instead, what I can do is go Regina. Regina targets the Mirror Knight, and the Mirror Knight tags out. Like, it's either I go this and go into Chaos Angel Light and Dark, but I prefer to go for the Chimera stuff. I want to try some things. If I had a bow, I would go for a bow here. That would be better for me, but I do not have a bow, so we gotta go with what we have. We go for the Baphomet. Baphomet effect is gonna get me the Gazelle and the Camera Fusion again. So we have 2 Camera Fusion in our disposition now, which is pretty good. We can go into Wanted now just to draw a card. Return to Deception. I know it would set itself, but it's not that important. Drawing an Imperm is way more important. So now we can summon to Andrip. If we summon to Andrip here, then we revive the LZ. We can even go into the summon of the Mirror Knight again, but I don't think we need to. The Enrip is nice though, so what would we revive? If we revive the LZ, that gets us a quick fusion, but we lose the Regina, so that doesn't really work. If we revive the Mirror Knight next turn, we can get ourselves more value. I don't think we need to do much more. I think we can just wait on this. We have the Tau anyway, so we can just sit on this, have everything here, end the turn. We have an Ash Blossom, we have an Imperm, we have 2 Camera Fusion. We add the Baphomet to revive something. They need to set card before they play them, so I feel we're doing pretty good. Like, this board is a bit less explosive than the Fiendsmith line, but it's more resilient. There's more Entrap in this, there's more stuff, so I want to test it out. I want to see if it works well. But for sure, as soon as Lacrima comes out, this version is worse than the Fiendsmith version. But without Lacrima, I think this version might be better. And this way we get the Gazelle value too. We get the Gazelle value here. What fusion do we have in the extra deck? We have the Guardian Chimera, we have the Magnum, we have this guy here, which is pretty funny. What are they doing now? They're on 41. No entraps at all on their turn. Sadly, we did not get to go into the... No way I'm letting this resolve, right? Let's see what they're on. Okay, it's Snake Eyes. So at this point, I can do this here. Camera Fusion, go into the Baphomet using this and this. Get myself going. We're gonna get back the Diabells. That's why I popped it already, but now we know it's Snake Eyes at least. So we can do this here first. Into this here second. Into this here third. We have a pretty good amount of stuff we can do here. We're gonna revive the Diabells here. We're gonna send the Tau to the graveyard too, so that's gonna be pretty good. They still have something. I don't know what it is. We have the Sylvia here, so that's a nice add. I was worried it would be Tempai, and I didn't want Tempai to have their field spell here. That's why I popped it. Send to the graveyard. We're gonna send... If we send the Tau, we can add the... Revive the Apprentice and get another Illusion Monster. I think that's fine. So we send the Tau here. We add to our hand the Cortal. To have another Cortal in rotation... Then Tau effect is gonna activate, getting myself the Apprentice. Then Apprentice gets me another Search. So we set up our Guardian Camera better here. We get more bodies on the field. We get more stuff going. Then we search the final Mirror Sonite here. So we have a lot of good stuff in our hand. We have a lot of good stuff. We just need to get there. You have a replay? Good, good, good. I'm gonna go after this. Set a card. That's fine. What do you decide? What do you decide here? Take control? I gotta negate this, sadly. I've got to negate this. I cannot let this resolve. Okay, now what can we do? We have still an Imperm here. We have a Camera Fusion for a Guardian Camera. So we have a Mirror Sonite too. Another one. Bonfire. The guy started pretty strong here. I'm gonna Ash this. I don't want them to go Poplar into Poplar effect into everything. So we're gonna Ash here and see if that stops them. But that is the best deck in the format. We win! Yippee! We do win. The guy had everything there. He had everything. But welcome in, man in the back. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Just made the Zodiac player greatest lunar decision. Oh, you're playing the event? I finished the event yesterday. I was kind of bored. I was like, let's just get it done with. I queued until I got first. Every time I went first, I won. Every time I went second, I lost. I surrendered fast in the event. And we finished the event in like 30 minutes. I finished the event after streaming like 30 minutes there. So that was so funny how fast it went. People were surrendering left and right. Okay, so on Fiendsmith, Snake Eyes... as a Mina there. I think it's the best deck, right? Fiendsmith, Snake Eyes as a Mina is the best deck, like, in the format. Yeah, he did lose a coin toss. The guy would have been super strong if he went first. Like, the deck is very strong. My deck is pretty strong going first. So, this one into Moye. Moye goes into Moye Reveal. Goes into Emergence. Emergence goes into Long One. It's a bit too late to go for the troll now because you already have everything. Like, sure, you don't get your search. Your deck is meant to be a going second deck. I see. Ringo Worm here. You can go Drissworm, banish this. Go those two into Dragite. Are you still gonna go into the level 8? Because technically you could. Make another token, make it 10. Oh, I see. You lose on one surge, but that's not too bad. I see. That's pretty strong against the Fiendsmith stuff, by the way. Because, like, this guy against the Deception, that's insane. You just do this on the Deception and you kill them. So, yeah, you're gonna banish the Lurry, so they don't have a Lurry here. Oh, yeah, wait. I would wait for this. You don't want to do this now. You should have probably waited for them to get the Deception, so that when they play the Deception, you just banish the Deception and it doesn't work. But I still think you're pretty good here. This is a card you want to hit most of the time, because you can just blank it with this. They go this, you negate the Aladas and Minas, so that's pretty strong. They don't have really much extender. They started with a Flambird, so I think they won't have much more. Bonfire is pretty strong, but the Baron, yeah, Baron's just gonna check the game. A bit too many interruption for them to push through. Their hand was insane, though. Their hand was very strong. You just had a bit too much interruption there. A bit too much there. But yeah, usually if you see a wanted, I would say probably wait for the Deception to banish the Deception, because it's gonna hurt them way more. It's a coin toss meta. I feel it is pretty much a coin toss meta. That's why I want to run more like a card that can help me go second. But it is a coin toss meta. I have you already in my follow, so might as well go there. So you said, which one is the one you want to go? This one, I'm guessing, for the festival? Against the Exodia player? That's the one you were talking about? Yeah, Apple Dragon is so cool. I tried to make it work in zombies. You committed self-die by myself. Oh no, what did you do? What did you do? But yeah, Manded back. Replay? Yeah, you replay. Which one do you want? Is it the first one? Your board was very cool. Your board was very cool. But like, your board had a lot of interruption. There was not much you could do. I know, the level 10 was fine. The level 10 was fine. It's not that I was not happy. I was just thinking at first, I just didn't think you could go into the level 10. It was a pretty good card. In this metagame, the level 10 is pretty good. I was just wondering, in my head, I was just thinking basic Sword Soul plays of going into the level 8 that negates a monster effect. But the level 10 was the better one for sure. Like, I just didn't think about it. I was not disappointed. I just did not think about it. That's the only thing I was wondering. I was like, oh yeah, you're on the droll. You don't really want to waste this search. But it's still monster negate, so do you have anything else? But in a Deception meta with the Fiendsmith 2, it's pretty good to have the other guy. Amazonas, okay, the Exodia kind of break there. Why would you summon this now? You can wait, my guy, you know? Like, the guy can wait. He doesn't need to do this now. But do you have a way to punch through an illusion monster? Because I beaten a guy that was just sitting on this because he couldn't punch through an illusion monster at some point. And I got dealt 10k taken out by my 1k life point remaining. Oof. Oof. You forgot normally belt death, my damage equal to my attack. Oh, and you punch with the Exodia there? Or something like that? Yeah, that's gonna happen. So let's go, Augusta. You have a big monster. Are you able to punch the illusion though? Yep, that's what illusion does. They shield themselves, so... Can you punch you? What do they do now? They have the shield. The shield's pretty good. Okay, take an Amazonas, and then... I don't know what the other effect is. We're gonna see in a bit. They go this, summon the shield, get the Ankh. Now they're starting to play. Now that's a bit scary. This one is gonna special summon some things. You want to activate your trap before the Exodia comes in, because otherwise he has a trap negate, so might as well use it now. Oh, they drew 2 pieces? Oh, Lord. They drew 2 of the Exodia pieces there. They're still pretty tanky, but... They go for the Blaze? Why? Like, the other trap is way better for sure. Like, you always go for the blow-up trap. For sure you go for the blow-up trap. Like, Blaze doesn't do anything on your turn. Like, that's not how that works. It's not a quick effect. It just gives an effect. You literally did nothing there. Like, I don't know what the guy was doing. Sure, they gave the spell at this point. Sure. So negate this, then you go battle phase. They gain a bit of attack, then this one, banish it, so... That's pretty strong. Banish it? Oh, you banish everything? Oof. Okay, that's gonna be rough for them. You set a poly here. This here, the onslaught just vanishing left and right, left and right. And at this point, I think they're kind of cooked. They probably would have been fine, to be honest, if they just got the board wipe instead of the other one. But for some reason, they got the board wipe. Like, if we look at the card, they could have gotten... Like, what they could have gotten was the Blaze one. Unless you have a protection, like the Fires of Rage would have probably been better here. Because it's a board wipe. It's literally a board wipe. It destroys everything on the field. I guess your Amazonas couldn't be destroyed by card effect, but it would have destroyed the back row, right? Oh, it's card, so it would have worked to protect the back row too. I guess they didn't have it much out. Maybe the Obliterate could have worked. Because Obliterate bounced back, I think. So maybe that could have worked. But pretty well played. Pretty well played. I see Amazonas as a pretty good matchup in 2 Exodia, it seems. A pretty nice matchup there. But yeah, I still like this Amina stuff. I'm unsure if I am too fond of it. But I'm slowly but surely seeing plays. Like, I probably should do different plays from time to time. Like, I could have decided to fuse with the Diabels there to keep the small girl and go into another card. Like, I'm just thinking out loud there. It doesn't make much sense, but I'm thinking out loud. It's not too bad, guys. I'm not going crazy. We're gonna go Apprentice. Apprentice pitch the Mirror Knight. Summon the Apprentice onto the field. That's why you serve mode Augusta. That makes sense. That makes sense a lot. We're gonna go Apprentice. Apprentice is gonna get me... We have this. We already have everything we need. So if we just grab ourselves the Diabels here, we can just do that. If we do Diabel Stars and this, summon the Diabel Star onto the field, get the Deception. Deception gets us something, then we go Diabels. Like, it's just an easy way to get Diabels on the field. I think I'm disrespecting Diabels too much. I should put her more on my board. They don't seem to have Entrap at all right now, so we're good on that note. We're gonna send the Diabels to the graveyard, get ourselves the Alada Zamina. And then from there, we can go Alada Zamina, go into Murcielago, getting ourselves this to the graveyard. If they have a nib, they're going to be forced to do it at some point. Then Murcielago is going to get me the Wanted here. Sadly, the problem is we started with the wrong part of the deck. So we could go Aloud here. We could summon the Diabels, which is pretty good, but I think I'm just gonna summon the Gazelle. We pretty much sniffed out that they don't have an Imperm here, so might as well summon the Gazelle. Get ourselves the Camera of Fusion. I want to wait until I make my Omni before I drop the Diabels, just to be safe that they do not have, like, the Nibiru, basically. Once I do the Omni, I should be fine. So we go Berthomet here. It's so fun that they're illusions, so we can use them for the fusion. So we're gonna go this one here into this one there, getting yourself a Send to the graveyard. The Send's gonna be at this point we are gonna send, we have the Mirror Knight in the grave, right? We do. So we're gonna send the Tau to the graveyard, reviving the Mirror Knight, and this one's gonna add the LZ here. So we have the full combo here. The Tau's gonna allow me to revive the Mirror Knight onto the field to continue our Azamina play. We can do the Alada Zamina here. Alada Zamina is going to return to Murcielago. Murcielago is going to get ourselves the Alad back. And then we do the play we did before. So we do Alada Zamina, Chain Wanted, and then Wanted. Do you know something that's funny? If you negate the activation of Wanted here, technically Wanted was never on the field. So you do not get the Wanted effect, and you do not get the Alada Zamina effect either. Because it was technically never on the field, because the activation was negated. So that's something you gotta keep in mind there. That is something you gotta keep in mind. We go for the Sylvia. Now that we have the Sylvia, we can just drop the Diabels onto the field to protect ourselves even more. We can go into the LZ. LZ summon herself. Then LZ effect. We're still not locked into anything, by the way. So we go this. We're gonna use herself because at this point we don't care too much. We go for the Moragina. Then from here we can start by adding this back. I should always do the camera fusion before I start doing other stuff just to shield myself. But we can do the wanted if we want. We have this. We have the deception. We can search the other card. Okay, so we go Moragina here. Moragina is gonna revive this. This comes onto the field. Then we go into a big bungus Chaos Angel using this and this. We could technically make the Chaos Angel with those two, which is so funny. We have so many ways to go Chaos Angel. So now we go Sylvia. We don't want to use the Chaos Angel here. We just want to go Sylvia to search ourselves the fusion spell. So that's the second fusion spell we have access to. And now we can go Mirror Sonite. Now that we've done our non-fusion based stuff, we can go Mirror Sonite, summon the Baphomet. Baphomet into search the Gazelle, search the camera fusion again. Okay, the top on Fart V9. Okay, I think I added Fart V9 to my stuff, so we can go right at it afterwards. We're gonna go Wanted now. Now that we search our cards, we can go Wanted, see what we draw. Return the Deception to the deck. And Ash Blossom is very good here. So we can fusion those two together into the Andrip one. See what we hit. We still have a lot of fusion stuff. And we revive the Moragina. So basically what we do is we go this. Using this and this. Into this guy here. And it cannot be destroyed by battle, by the way. It cannot be destroyed by battle because of our Chaos Angel. So we go Big Wing Baphomet, gonna revive this little card here. And this one's gonna revive and rip them for 1. Let's hope it's not a mistake to end rip them for 1. But we have a very strong board here. This one's gonna summon the Moragina. And from there we can set 1, set 2, set 3, pass. Like, we end rip them. Oh, that's a good end rip for me. So it's Snake Eyes. A lot of Snake Eyes today. I guess it makes sense because now we are in the Master Ladder. So we're going to see a lot more Snake Eyes. But we are doing pretty good. I forgot to tally the points here. So we are 2 wins, 1 loss on the coin toss, I think. And we haven't lost a game today. So I think we're 2-0. We're gonna fix this after the game. I kind of lost track of my scores. I'm in a player's coop because Exodia don't give a shit about D-Shifter or Imperm. I see. That's fine. You can set your card. It was a bait, right? Goblin Biker. Okay, they go Diabell Star here. They're gonna go Diabell Star effect. That's fine. I can even go Mirror Sonite if I want to negate this. I think that's good because we prevent the Deception from going to the grave or the OSS from going to the grave. Like, the Mirror Sonite is there for that. And now we can revive the Mirror Sonite, tag out again, get more searches, and we get stuff going. So this deck's pretty good going first. We haven't tested it too much going second, but going first, it does a lot. Like, sticking a Light and Dark Chaos Angel on top of everything else is kind of hard for some deck to do. It's kind of hard. So today, we are the 12th. So we have 3 games played. We have 2-1. So we are 3-0 right now. So the score is fine. We have the right score here. We didn't miss too many matches. I think it's a replay that screwed me over. But if we go, you said Fart V9. There we go. There we go. You said it was the top one. So let's see. Tempai against Exodia. Okay. People are still playing Tempai even with all the hits. I guess it's still playable. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. Once you get 2 Augustus and either an Empress or Queen, your monster are protected from battle. I see. The glossy Ghost Bell alt art looks really good. Makes it look more ghostly. Yeah, I kind of want to go for the alt art Ghost Bell, but I don't know if I'm going to be lucky enough. We might pull on this after this. I kind of want to. Atsugai, what is this? Okay, so you go Millennium here. Millennium showing you the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. They're gonna imperm this, but imperm doesn't do anything against Exodia. They probably should have kept it for their turn at this point, because they could have like imperm on their turn the Exodia to try and at least get the spell negate out of the way. But yeah, they should have for sure kept the imperm for their turn. Like, I don't know why. Why would you not do this? At least you would have gotten the spell out of the way. Sure, there was still the trap to deal with, but GG. Well done the Sky Striker alt art already, so really can't invest more. I basically just opened the Sky Striker like back here and this, and I got so many of the alt art. Like you can see here, the only one I'm missing is Kagari. I have one of the Shizuku, I have two of the Ayate, two of the Rei, triple of the reinforcement of the army, Engage I added beforehand, and I have the linkage here. So I got everything basically. I basically got everything. Do you want to do one pull of this? We kind of need to... how long do we have for the dual pass here? The dual pass is... wait, it's in special, right? Dual pass is 68 days. We have more than enough time. Let's gamble before. We don't need to open the dual pass right now, so let's gamble once. I already have the Chaos Max bundle, I'm pretty sure. Or is it just the mate? I don't know if I have it, but I don't care about Chaos Max. It's kind of like... okay, but nothing special. But let's see here, let's see here. We have a lot of royals, so we might have a chance. Mate and 10 master packs, so I probably opened it before. I think I might have opened it before. Or maybe not, but the master packs are not that great, to be honest. Like, you mostly open it just for the mate, because 10 master packs is not an amazing deal. It really is not. I'm so happy that the Sky Striker was not, like, master pack, because that would have been so lame to have to buy master pack for this. Like, master pack could be anything. They don't have guarantees in there. Lots of... it's insane. That's out of the pack, by the way. Or is it just full pack here? I think this one might be a special pack that you don't get out of the pack. So, maybe. I don't know. We got the one royal. Can it be the Ghost Bell? Can it be the Ghost Bell? Please, please, please. I'm not looking. No, it's not the Ghost Bell. I don't need a second Barone. I don't need a fourth one. That's why you love them. It's so make a gamble. Okay, this one for sure. This one for sure. Come on, come on, come on, please. Please. Zeus! I don't need you, Zeus. I want either Ash Blossom or Ghost Bell here. Like, those are the two I'm looking for. Those are the two I'm looking for. Not the other URs that already have a lot of them. My UR rate is really insane. It used to not be. I used to get, like, pity every 2 packs. Okay, okay. This one for sure. This one for sure. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Please. 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 Veiler. That's a cool card. But not the one I was looking for. Did you see that they released an alt art Veiler? And people were going crazy on the internet. They were like, oh, Veiler has Booba? Veiler has Booba? And people were going insane about it. Another talent. We got so many URs. But none of the URs we want. It's insane. We got so many URs. I guess it's a lot of dust here. I guess it is a lot of dust. I'm not gonna complain, but please. Okay. I cannot complain about this. That was a pretty good pack. Like, we got 5 URs out of this, but I would have liked to get another Ash like this or a Ghost Bell, even though I don't really use. It's not really big. But if we see like... let me show you. Let me show you. Can I find the alt art? This way. Like, this should be... no, not on Facebook, please. Let's just go here and see the reveal there. I'm gonna show you guys real soon. But as you can see, there's a lot that we can go over everything that they have. I think the wheel should be able to show it fine enough. Is it not showing? Is it only showing this page? Okay, no, it's showing now. So as you can see here, like Valor usually is kind of ambiguous, but this one's way more revealing of what it is. Like it's still ambiguous a bit, but it's kind of clear that it's a girl now. It's kind of clear that it's a girl. So we are getting an alt art for Valor. We're getting an alt art for Nib, and it looks sick. Like the Nib alt art looks insane. Like look at this. It's a Nib when it goes onto the ground. It's a Nib when it goes onto the ground there. Like when it lands everything. It's a Nibiru, and we get the Charmer alt art. We get the Ghost Ogre alt art again too, because we already added. This one was already there. Those one were already there. The Droll too. I don't think the Phantasme add an alt art, so that's pretty cool. But like it's all the alt art that they have here. So, and there's other stuff. I think it's in a set. I'm not sure. Well, it was always a rock, but you see, like, there's the eyes here. You see the eyes in there and everything, so the creature's just inside the rock. Like, it's kind of an egg. You can think of Nib as kind of an egg or a meteor dropping down. There's a creature inside of it. But it's gonna be into the quarter century art collection. So we're gonna have all the alt art in there, everything there, and a lot of other cards. Like, what other cards are there in this? There's the sphere, like the best end board you can make. Trust is gonna be great. Having Trust reprint again is gonna be great. But yeah, that was basically the alt art that people were. It is a warm card. It's not a rock card. It's a warm card, Nib. Bro, where's Dragon Maid Chamber reprint? She never got for ages. Probably they're gonna reprint the Dragon Maid, right? When they release the new Dragon Maid stuff? Because I know there's some new Dragon Maid stuff coming out. So for sure they release some Dragon... Like they reprint the Dragon Maid at that point, right? Like when they release a new Fusion monster and everything like that. People really don't like Exodia Millennium full combo. It's not too bad. Like a normal deck, in the event it's annoying. I understand in the event why people don't like it. But... in normal, like, it's so easy to deal with. You're so excited for the support. I've never been a big fan of Dragon Maid, but I'm excited they are getting stuff there. 2 Ash Blossom is not great. We wish to draw something else. We have 1 Ant Trap, basically. Eladas Amina is another card we want to draw. It's a 1-up, by the way. This is the 1-up. We drew it, like, 2 to 3 times right now. It's not too bad to draw, but it's not amazing. So, let's see what we can do. We have 2 starters, so that's not too bad. Guy's not there, it seems. Oh, that's such a sick thing. Look at this. Like the orb plus this. Okay, it's engraver here. I'm gonna wait for the track, because I want to ash the track instead of ashing anything else. Because otherwise they could have had the track already in hand. So that way we just make sure we ash the cards there. And it's only a use once per turn. So... by ashing this here, do you have the call by? Come on, you don't have the call by. There we go. And if it was crazy enough to run the Gamma, he cannot Gamma when he has the track on field. So, no, he can still Gamma. He has the talent. What is he gonna talent for? Is it a draw 2? It is a draw 2. Welcome in, Folly. Welcome in. I hope your stream went well. How did your smut reading go? How did your smut book reading go? Did it go well? Why did you go on to read that, by the way? What prompted you to start reading that? Not in front of your chat? Well, we can expose you a bit, right? Oh, so it's tier element Finsmith. Don't worry about it, Fart. Don't worry about it. You need to know? It was Folly. You can go see Folly's, like, VOD, maybe, if it's up. You can go see Folly's VOD, maybe. She was... when I joined earlier before stream, she was streaming... and for some reason, she was talking about smut. Your VOD won't go up. You're gonna remove this knowledge from us? Really? I don't understand why the guy had Rhino Heart and decided to summon the Chimera instead. He's going full Tailmet combo here. Let's see what he does from there. How would you feel about cutting down the 1/1 Baphomet? I could. Like in my TCG list, I'm running 1 Baphomet. But I feel Azamina and Chimera alone without the Fiendsmith are not strong enough that they can run only one Baphomet, because you kind of depend on it. Once you get the About a Q, it's way better for you because you can make use of it. But for now, I think it's better to run 2 Baphomet just to have more staying power in the game. Like, it's a bit more lower to the ground. It's more value that way, so I like it still. But in my IRL deck, I'm only running 1 Baphomet. In my IRL deck, I'm only running 1 Baphomet. Oh, he can discard it and activate it in Graveyard. Well, he used it for the fusion effect. He used it for the fusion effect, so I don't understand why he kept the Chimera. I guess he wants to go into this and this here to get himself the Time Thief and fusion again. He hit everything, by the way. He can go into the Engraver again. He has the Snow. He has the Shuffler. I don't know if we can beat this, to be honest. You getting winded? I don't know if we're getting winded. But if we are, we have a way to deal with Winda, but it's not great. But they do have the Shadow monster here. No, I'm not leaving. I have a way to win this game. I'm not leaving now. Like, there's ways for me to win this game. Now they can go into the Link one. I know he made Snow. I don't care about my monsters being face down. It's a fusion deck. You can turn my monster face down if you want. I don't care. So he goes Requiem. I want to at least see if I can beat this board. Like, if I just surrender now, I'm not going to climb. It doesn't cost me anything to just try and see what happens here. So he goes into the Engraver again. Then he goes into Sequence. Sequence into Lacrima. I can go into Beatrice here, but there's not much for him to extend more than this. Sidon Sparrow, the Ruminous Love of Trilogy. Oh, Lord. Why you gotta corrupt my chat like that, Folly? Why you gotta corrupt my chat like that? But we rest your nights going well. Did you finish your art you were drawing? Or is it still a work in progress? Smile innocently. Let's just say I was not expecting to hear that when I joined the stream today. No, it's still a work in progress, but almost there. Ooh. So let's see. Let's see. They have a good amount of stuff. The Sequence, I guess the Sequence can go into the window here, right? No, window's not a fiend, so they need to go into something. They're taking their sweet time here. It shouldn't be too hard. It should not be too hard there. So what do they do here? Come on. Are you gonna time out from the Sequence? Like, there's one choice probably in your thing. There's probably only one choice. Why is it that hard? Why is it that hard? You brought it into your own chat, man. Well, I gotta speak the truth though. I cannot lie. I would never lie to you guys. I would never lie to you guys. You agree, right? I would never lie. I'm the purest of them all. And I'm an angel. I'm an angel, basically. Who? What do you mean, who? Me! Stop copying me. I'm saying you're the one that copied me, not me. Oh, they go Desiree? I don't agree with that. I feel Desiree is really bad right now. I feel Desiree is very, very bad as a card right now. Like, there's way better cards that she can do. Way, way better cards. Like, sure, you get a negate, but you could have made Apo with this instead. The Royal is very nice. They're gonna summon the Snow here. At least they're removing some of the material for their Snow. Like, they're not gonna be able to Snow too much on my turn, which is fine. But they're taking forever. They might time out at this point. They might start timing out, which would be pretty nice. Banishing all of this, that's fine. They have one more Snowfire on my turn, so that's okay. We're gonna need deal with one negate. We're gonna need deal with probably a Root Colossus. The Root Colossus probably is gonna be too much. Oh, the Apo on top of that? Yeah, the Apo might be too much. It's a 2.4. At least Diabell Star checks the Apo here. Like, we summon the Diabell Star, punch into the Appaloosa, and then we can play the game a bit. It's not amazing because we lose value there, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I really think they need to ban Apo at this point. Like, with the Fiendsmith out, Apo is way too easy to make. Apo needs to go. Like the TCG, she needs to go away. I wouldn't be too sad if Beatrice takes a hit too. But the Apo is just too gross here. Way too gross. Like, she's so easy to make. You end your board on a 3-mat Apo most of the time. Like, people are not even running the... Lies? What do you mean? I would never lie. What is this blasphemy in my chat? So they removed every single snow and the shuffler too. Okay, they're kind of crazy here. They kind of are crazy. They removed everything they add to make another fusion. I think that's gonna lose them the game. That might lose them the game, to be honest. Because they do have the material to make the... Okay, how do we deal with this? The Call by the Grave is going to be this lifesaver here. If we Ash this, that doesn't do much. What did he get? What did he get from a deck? I don't know if we're going to be able to win this. Okay, they go Ash Blossom. Maxi, we kind of... That's what I hate about Maxi. Like, they Maxi us after having full comboed. Like, we could call by, but if we call by, we just lose. Like, is there a way for us to win this? Because we go Ash Blossom on the Maxi, they go Apo. That doesn't change anything. That really doesn't help our cause, so... We need to let the Maxi resolve, and we're gonna need to play into the Maxi here. There's... nothing that... Wait! Why did he tag out? We're gonna force the Desiree here. Why did he tag out now? That was like the worst tag out he could do. Because now he removes his Desiree. I can just summon the Diabell Star, punch into the Apo, and then we're off to the races, I feel. Like, I think the guy screwed up everything. Why did he not do the add from deck? He decided to do the wrong effect. Like, that's not the effect you're supposed to do. That's really not the effect you're supposed to do. So those two into Root Colossus. We expected this. We expected this here. Now we can go Diabell Star, pitch the... At this point, the Ash Blossom's not doing much. So let's summon the Diabell Star here. They're gonna draw one. Not much I can do about this. We can go Diabell Star. At least that's gonna reduce the attack of Diapalooza too. So that's less attack here. It's gonna be negated anyway, but if we can punch for a bit more, so be it. Then afterward, I just don't know how we beat this though. Like, I don't know how we beat this deck. So we go battle. We punch into this. Destroy the Apo, so that's pretty fine. They still have the snow if they want to use the snow here. We're gonna go Koitol. Koitol's gonna get me the search. Don't tell me you drew an Ash on top of that. We're gonna go... If we go Gazelle... If we go Berthomet, that doesn't do much. If we go Gazelle here, Gazelle search the Camera Fusion. Then we go those two into... No, SP doesn't do anything. Like, I don't see a single way to win this, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try here. Like, it's really just their Maxi on top of that that had a bit of an insult to injury. But I don't think we can win this. I do not think there's a singular way for us to win this here. We technically have a dark, so... But the Muckraker is just gonna be negated. There's literally nothing we can do. Like, we had the Camera Fusion. We can't even use the Camera Fusion here. Like, there's nothing we can do. It's GG here. Sadly, we did not have enough. The guy got rewarded from running Desiree when you're not supposed to most of the time. But yeah, the guy didn't play well. It just ended up that he had too much stuff for us. He did every mistake he could do, by the way. Look at those one-ups in there. So he drew the Maxi, he drew the He had the Rhino Heart in hand. He milled this. He milled the Snow. He got the Engraver in hand. Like, there was a lot of things that needed to happen for this to work. Like, this deck is so bricky, by the way. Like, this deck is so bricky. There's so many cards that you don't want to draw. But it's unfortunate. It happens. We cannot win them all. We cannot win them all. Sometime we're gonna lose. And this deck is, like, this metagame is very strong about going first. I might even think of running, like, Dark Ruler no more, because I can just send it to the graveyard. Instead of, like, Imperm, we could run some Dark Rulers so that we remove their field and clear everything, because the fields are sticky now. Like, they put Apple. A lot of people are putting Apple on the field. A lot of people are putting Sylvia on the field. Lots of people are putting Desiree, so that would be a lot of good negate there. So if we end up struggling a bit more with going second, we might just put breakers in there, because we are very strong going first. So if we put some breakers instead and just let people play the game and negate their board afterward, that might be better. I'm gonna have to think about this. But now we are gonna do the wheel. We are gonna do the first wheel of today. What will we land on? Please be kind. You were so mean yesterday, wheel. Oh, great wheel. Please be kind to me. Well, it's time to see if I learned how to do squats. It's time to see if I learned how to do squats from the video from Tortellini yesterday. They said large, put on the side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm really focusing on my form right now. 14, 15. I think this was good. I tried to do them as good as I could. I thought with the French toilets you're used to doing squats. What is a French toilet? What is it? Why are toilets different than yours? Like, I don't think my toilet's different than yours. I don't think my toilet. Being able to use Maxi after going first is just OP. It really is. That's the most thing that annoys me the most. Like, the Charmies are not too bad. You can play around the Charmies. You can decide to make a lower end board. Maxi, the problem is you can't really play around it. And some of the full combos are the types you're not sitting on, but you have to squat over. I never got those kind of stuff. Okay, this sounds pretty good. I think I'm starting with this. Dropping the Imperm here. Summon the Diabellstar into the field. Diabellstar effect. They are on 45, so maybe we're good. No end traps here. They might still have an Ash, by the way. They might still have an Ash, so we're doing this that way. Effect of Deception, just to tribute the... Do I want to tribute something in hand? Because if we tribute the Diabellstar, we have a Spellcaster. We don't have Illusion anymore. So I might want to just tribute the... I think I'm going to tribute the effect Valor here to keep a monster on the field in case... Yeah, exactly. In case they have an Ash Blossom, now I have a play to just do something here. Because if I did not do that, I was kind of screwed. So we go Koitol. Koitol's going to get me the... At this point, I would like to go for the Gazelle. I guess I could have gone for Mirsonite. Mirsonite summon, tag out into Baphomet. But we kind of need to go into Baphomet here, sadly. So we're not going to be able to do the funny lines that we do usually. But we're still going to be able to do stuff. Yeah, Mirsonite is safe. But I guess we could have kept the Valor. That's what I mean. We could have kept the Valor, maybe, to do something and go there. So we could have tributed the Diabells. We could have tributed the Diabellstar here. But we need to go Baphomet. We don't have the material to do the... fusion without going Baphomet here, so that's why we need to go there. Go into this, go into the Gazelle, go into the Adding to our hand the Chimera Fusion. I guess here, being on Fiendsmith would have helped, because we could have gone like just summon the Gazelle, get ourselves the search, then... No, it wouldn't have done much more. So we go Chimera Fusion here. Chimera Fusion, we're still going to be able to do the Azamina stuff, by the way. We still are going to be able to do it. So we go those two together. Summon the Baphomet onto the field. Well, I was thinking if I have the Diabell Star, I can at least use her as material to, like, get the Baphomet Surge from the Cortal and Tribute Summon, but I kind of forgot that Mirsonite was a thing. I kind of forgot that Mirsonite was a card. So I did not need the Diabell Star on the field, so we could have kept the Veiler here. The Veiler could have been funny, because we can go into Murcielago with Veiler, by the way. Because they only need a light spellcaster. So we could technically go LZ into Murcielago instead of using the Azamina spell. Send to the graveyard. At this point, I think I'm gonna send... what do we want to send here? We can either send the Apprentice or the Diabells. What do we think this is? Do we think it's Yubel? I think I'm gonna send the Diabells to the graveyard in case we want to revive her. Then add to my hand. We're gonna add the LZ. So now we can do the deception stuff. So we have here the Chimera Fusion. Might as well grab it. We can decide to tribute the Mirsonite here for our LZ if we want to. Like for the fusion stuff. Or we can decide it's either, do we prefer Diabells or the Mirsonite? Because the Mirsonite can get us another Baphomet here. And the Baphomet would allow us to get more cards. We might need the cards. So I think I'm not going to worry about this and not worry about the Diabells. We can get it back next turn. So we're going to use those two here into Moragina. Then Moragina is going to activate, getting myself the LZ onto the field. So technically, if we use the Mirsonite, we could have revived the Diabells instead. Oh, we're locked into fusion. I'm stupid. I forgot about this. I forgot about the fusion stuff, so we're just locked here. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see what they have now. Let's see. They don't have a second Ash, right? They are on 45 cards, so no way they have a second Ash here. Okay, no Ash. I was gonna be worried. I was gonna be super worried here. Baphomet effect is gonna get me. I kind of forgot. I never go into Baphomet anymore, so I kind of forgot that Baphomet locks you into fusion for a bit. Now that in hindsight, we should have gotten the Diabells back on the field instead of the LZ, so that the Diabells would be stopping a spell. But that's fine. Unicorn here. We could technically pop and draw two, summon the Diabells. I kind of like it. That's blowing some of our stuff, but I think that's fine. Because otherwise, what can we do? They do that, they do that, they search the bird. Now, I think I need to wait. I can always pop it with two on the field and one in hand and keep the Ash Blossom for later on. So I think I'm okay here. I think I am okay. And as soon as a card leaves the graveyard, goes to the graveyard, because I have the Deception here, I'm going to gain 1.5k, they're going to lose 1.5k. That's one of the neat effects that you don't know about Deception if you don't play the deck that much, because it never happens. Oh, it's Illusion? If we Ash this, we should be doing okay. I think ashing this is right. I do think ashing this is fine. Like, they can go Unicorn, but Unicorn's not gonna do anything against me, to be honest. Like, there's nothing, and they surrender there. There we go. There we go. I know Chimera too much to be stopped by that. I know Chimera too much. Let's see their build. Let's see what they were on. We are 4-1 today. We are doing pretty good. This deck is performing way better than I thought it would, to be honest. Let's see what they were on for their build. 45 is a bit too much. Okay, they are on the Fiendsmith Engine. They have the Necrom. They have the Adjusted Gold. I don't think if you're on the Fiendsmith package, you should be running the Tau, because the decks are big enough already. I do not think you need the Morian. The Morian's kind of too much. You only need one Deception here, because you have so many ways to search it. You should be running more Diabell Star. Like, with one wanted, one Diabell Star, you for sure want more of this. For sure you want like 2 DBL Star at least here. You for sure at least want 2. They are on the Unicorn package, which I understand why. I don't think it's great though. I don't think it's great. They are running the Droll plus a cross out and the call by just to be able to deal with it if people cross out them. They have the pretty standard stuff. So yeah, they're only going into Apo with the Fiendsmith stuff, which I don't think is that important. Like, your deck is not that much better and you're running some bricks just to be able to make an Apo sometimes. So I'm not convinced right now. Then Deception here. Probably cut this to 1. DBL Star adds some more. The Unicorn I could see behind, but they don't really do anything for your combo other than just giving you a body for Close Moon. And the Morion, you for sure do not need it. It's always this that you're gonna search. Always, every single time. I played the deck enough, you never go Morion anymore. Strong right now, but doesn't do anything for camera. Exactly. Well, Kashira's strong too. Like, Unicorn's always strong because if people are only running 1 Requiem, you just banish a Requiem or the sequence, and they don't have a way to really use their Fiendsmith package. Like, you can remove some key stuff, because a lot of people are running only 1 of Zenderek's deck, so if Unicorn resolve, that kind of wins matchup on their own. God, this is a hand. We lose to a singular Ant Trap, by the way. Can I play the game? Maxi! Yippee! I'm gonna ash this. That's my issue with it. It's really annoying. I don't like Unicorn that much. It's kind of annoying. It punishes you from interacting with your opponent, which is really annoying. We're gonna drop this here, summon the DBL Star, and see if they have another End Trap. Please don't. Please don't have another End Trap. That's my only play. Okay, we are good here. We're gonna be able to draw some card, and maybe we can draw into something playable. So we go distribute the DBL Star, search herself for the LZ here, because she isn't as a Mina card, by the way. So we can go Alada as a Mina here. And they're gonna surrender. They thought I had hand. They thought I had playable hand. I was only ending on Sylvia and stuff. I was not ending on anything playable there. God, people are so quick to surrender. They're so quick to surrender. Play the game. Play the damn game. At least wait a bit. What were they on? They were on Ubel. For sure you could have broken this board. Like, for sure you had a way. What roundabouts ban limit do you expect for Macedol this month? I would like to see, like, my wish list would be to see Apo, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I would really like to see Apo gone. Like this TCG did. I don't think generic Monster Negate like this should be in the game. But what they might do... What could they do, actually? Because the metagame's not too bad. They might ban Beatrice. But I think Apo would be the better play for them. We can go into... If we go DBL Star here, that doesn't do much. We can go Deception first. Deception pop the DBL Star. Then we search the Azamina. Then we go Wanted and add 1 back. I think that's better. I don't think we want to use the DBL Star first. So let's use the Deception. If we didn't have the Deception, that would be fine. Herald of Ultimateness, that is a fine pick too. We're gonna call by this because we kind of need this resolve. We need the illusion there. We're lacking in the illusion monsters, so we kind of want this resolve. Now if they have a Maxi, we get punished, but we have the Ash Blossom for the Maxi anyway, so we are safe from 1 of them. If they have Maxi and Pirelli on top of that, people are so quick to surrender. So quick to surrender. God, people are so boring. Like, play the game. But I would like to see, like, personally, I would like to see Apo, Beatrice. Is there any floodgates left? I don't think there's any that floodgate that are that bad. My personal Herald of Ultimateness, it's pretty strong, but no one's doing it that much right now, so I don't know if it needs to be banned. What were they on? They were on Gimmick Puppet FTK. I see. But yeah, I would see probably... What could I see as banned? Because there's not that much problem. If they just remove Beatrice, Snake Eyes problem goes away. Fiendsmith is fine right now. I don't see a problem with Fiendsmith. So without Beatrice, without Apo, I think the game would be fine. I don't think we need much more hits than that. Getting that many Omnigate's an issue, but yeah, it's not really played anymore. Exactly. Like for now, it's not really played, so it's probably not gonna be hit. But I think the game is almost healthy. Do you see much Beatrice abuse so far? It's not really that she's getting abused, because Snake Eyes don't need to go Beatrice all the time. It's just a consistency boost that is insane. Like, if they start with a Snake Eyes Ash, they do not need to go Beatrice. They do not need to go Beatrice if they got Snake Eyes Ash. They just decide to go their play and they go in Apo instead. Like, that's what is so strong with it. You can decide to use it or not. This sand is not that great. We can go Apprentice. Apprentice drops the Max C, maybe? Like, I want to keep the Birthmet in case this gets interrupted and we don't draw anything with talent. So we go Nightmare Apprentice. Nightmare Apprentice is gonna get me something. Come on, come on. What do you have? What do you have here? What do you have? Don't be mean, please. Please don't be mean. Imperm, that's the worst. That's why we kept the Birthmet, because now the talent's not live. But we can still tribute summon the Birthmet, go into something. We're going to be locked into Fusion though, so we got to be worried about that. But that is the reason why we kept the Birthmet. We could have removed the Birthmet, but that is the exact reason why we went there. Let's hope they don't have another Entrap here. They do. They do have another Entrap. Okay, they let this resolve. I did not expect to get this far. What could they have? I guess it might be a Max C or something, so that is a bit scary here. Yeah, it's for sure a Maxi. It's Maxi or a Fua. They're thinking about it. If they chain it now, they're stupid. If they chain the Fua here or the Maxi here, they're really stupid. Are you gonna do anything though? Like, are you gonna leave me hanging here? Like, it's your turn, my guy. It's you that have priority here. It's not me. Okay, they let this go. So we're gonna go Chimera Fusion here. They're gonna change their effect because they're good at the game. No? What could they have? It's not a nib. It's not anything like that. I don't know what they could be on here. So we're gonna go this first into this second into this third. We're playing into the nib a bit, but that's fine. Like, I think that's fine. What could be the Entrap they have? Is it a DD Crow? Like, is it a DD Crow there? Or something like that? I don't know what they could have. Like, it's not a Veiler probably, because they would have used it on the Birthmet. It's not a Max C. Oh, it's a Druid Swarm? That's fine. I like that they use a Druid Swarm now, because that doesn't stop my play. And I didn't care if the Apprentice came down on the field. So do you have another Entrap there? Do you have another Entrap here? We gotta remember that we are fusion locked. So let's not forget that. We are fusion locked right now. We can do send to the graveyard the Mirror Sword Knight to revive it later on. Maybe with an illusion if we get there. So send the Mirror Sword Knight. It's always a better one. Then this one adds the LZ. The Chaos Angel is gonna banish a Druid Swarm here, so that's pretty good. What do we have here? We have the Chimera Fusion. Might as well add it to our hand. See if they have another interruption. They don't seem to have one. And we have a light again. So we're free to go now. We're free to go. Let's summon the LZ. LZ onto the field. We can't even look at their hand. I might look here, because we have everything we need. So let's look at their hand. See what they have. Look at the opponent's hand. Show me what you got there. Oh, would be a shame if you don't have the opening anymore, right? Their hand is not great. Their hand is really not great here, so we should be good to just win. We go those two, it's Yubel, so we should be fine against Yubel. Go into this. This revives the... And they're gonna surrender. Yippee! Yippee! Talent was pretty good here. We played that pretty well, to be honest. We played that pretty good. It was a bit scary, but we did do what we needed to do there. We are 7-1 today. Like, this deck is going amazingly. We won that coin toss again. We are winning a lot of coin tosses today, though. So that is good for us. We haven't gone second a lot, but this deck is doing well. It's a bit lower to the ground, so it has a more option. It has more end traps than the Fiendsmith version. So I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Like, more end traps means we can play second a bit more. I'm even thinking, like I said, of maybe going more board breaker here, because the going first decks are really strong. But they all seem to be monster based. There's not that many going first deck that have like spell effects. So maybe we just go board breaker. Instead of like having other stuff, we just go like Dark Ruler. Droplet I don't like too much, because Droplet means that we lose on value. Is it Snake Eyes again? So they go Wanted in the standby phase. Okay, they go Diabell Star for Diabell Star. What does that tell me? Because it can go Loud now. I kind of need to Imperm this, because I cannot let them get the Deception. Like, I could hold the Imperm for later on, but that means I'm going to deal with the Sylvia. I'm going to deal with the Deception. I'm going to give them too much value. I need to stop there from getting the Deception if I can. They might already have it, but no Deception for them means no OSS, and that might end their turn. Maybe. I'm hoping. I'm hoping here. That seems to have stun-locked them a bit. That seems to have stun-locked them a bit, so I'm happy with this. Please. Please. Just stop. Let's go! See? That was the best Imperm we can do. Okay, that's an amazing draw here. We would have... There was better draws in the deck, but that was an amazing draw to do this. Deception, Deception effect. Pitch a Diabell Star. Do you have the Ash Blossom? He does have the Ash Blossom. At this point, do I just want to go Talent Draw 2? I think I need to Talent Draw 2, to be honest. Because I don't have much more, so I need Extender here. It's turn 2, so we want to extend. That's not really what I wanted, but we can just summon this here. What could you have? I guess, oh, it's a Bishul. It's a Bishul there that they have. We're gonna go this. Send to the graveyard. We don't have the Wanted, sadly. The draw 2 wasn't great, to be honest. Like, it wasn't the greatest draw 2. If we send the Chimera Fusion here, we can set to the back row the Quick Play Fusion to have something to do next turn to pop 2 card and draw. Like, we could send a Deception. It would be pretty good. We don't really need the Deception at this point, and it's gonna set back, because what's send there? Yeah, I guess we just send a Deception, right? We just send a Deception, summon this. Don't lose the value of the Veiler. Don't lose the value of the Chimera Fusion here. We grab the Diabell Star, grab ourselves some stuff. We know it's a Druid in hand or a Magnamut. We know it's something like that. But we can just drop this on the field. And we could technically pop, but if we pop, they just get to use the Diabell Star here. There's no point in going into any lengths. We cannot fusion here, so we're just gonna go battle. The hand was really unfortunate here. Really, really unfortunate. We're gonna punch there. We know you have the Bishul. No point in hiding it there. I guess they can use it anyway on their turn whenever we pop this. Okay, they have the talent, so we know it's talent and Bishul here. Then they go Diabell Star. Diabell Star is gonna set something. Maybe the OSS. Is it a Snake Eyes? It is Snake Eyes. Okay. We're not gonna punch into the Diabell Star. We're just gonna pass on this really weird turn. Really, really weird turn. We're gonna reset the Deception here. Oh, wait. Wait, that's so funny here. I don't care about the deception too much. Boop, boop. Bye-bye, OSS. What is the graveyard effect of OSS? They need a monster here, right? So we know they have Druiswarm. We know they have something else. We have the Sinful card here. If they go Druiswarm, what other card could they have? What other card could they have here? If they threaten battle phase, I can fusion in the battle phase to go into Guardian Chimera, maybe? Oh, wait. OSS is activatable? Oh, he can target a Diabell Star? I didn't know that. So they go Snake Eyes Ash here. They can summon the Snake Eyes Ash. Then after that, they go this. We kind of need to go into Guardian Chimera, so we're not going to be able to use the Veiler. But yeah, that's kind of problematic here. We really needed either a Gazelle or either something else, and now they have everything they need. They have everything they need here. Oh yeah, they can target the one they banished here and draw one. It's so stupid. So stupid. They summon the Snake Eyes Ash. It's either we Veiler this, but then we don't have a fusion anymore for anything. So if we Veiler this, they have a Druiswarm that we know about. They get the Poplar here. Then summon Poplar, summon Druiswarm, go into Hita. There's no fire. So I draw one from this, pop the two. Do they have a way to extend more? Because it's either I Veiler this and then they need to go into a weird line because they cannot use this anymore. I think the Veiler is more worth it. If they have a call by, they have a call by at this point. There's not much I can do more than this. So let's Veiler this. I don't think I have a fusion that's fusionable with only a Dark Spellcaster and a Light a Light Illusion. So that's a problem with this. We don't have a Spellcaster that can be really used here, sadly. But maybe they'll have other stuff they can do. Because now, okay, they go into Linkaribo. Does that do anything for me? Doesn't seem like it's gonna threaten that much, to be honest. Okay, those two into Close Moon. Oh, you're just gonna go into the Fiendsmith Engine? Sure. Sure. I guess they can go into... Yeah, that's gonna allow them to go into Tree Mats, to go into the full combo here. So I guess we just die here. I guess we do just die in the end, because they go Engraver, Requiem, Requiem gets the Engraver, Engraver equips the Requiem. If they go Engraver equips the Requiem, we can pop and pop, and that might be fine. Please equip your Requiem. They need another body here. Please equip your Requiem to remove something. There you go. Wait, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. It doesn't set itself. No, that doesn't work. They're gonna do this. Please send a Diabell Star. No, okay, they send this. Yeah, I would probably lose here. Not much we can do. They drew the Deception too. Yeah, we're just dead. Drew the Deception. We didn't draw anything with the Talent, sadly. Talent was supposed to be pretty good. Like, we had so many good draws. Diabells was not one of them. If we drew Gazelle, that was good. If we drew... Even Berthomet was fine. Berthomet was okay. Gazelle was fine. Mirsonite was good. Kotal was good. Like, we had... Let's see the deck, how many good cards we had. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This was fine. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 14, 15. Like, there was 15 cards in the deck that were good. On Fart V9, okay, let's see the replay there. Let's see the replay, let's see what you were cooking. Just a bit unfortunate. We're gonna do the wheel after the replay. But we gotta lose some from time to time. We cannot go on an infinite win streak. Sometimes the opponent's just gonna draw the nuts. Well, they didn't draw the nuts. We were able to stop them turn 1. But we were not able to... Top 2, you mean? This one? Oh, you want both? Okay, we're gonna go for both then. They wanted to make Millennium tier 0 in the event? Yeah, for the Synchro event. What I was surprised is Blackwing. Blackwing got murdered in the event. It's insane. They have like one Black Whirlwind. They have one Pants. They have like not much, to be honest. They really are struggling. They don't have much for them. Luckily, they killed Tempai for Synchro. That's fair. That is fair. For Synchro Fusion, I'm for sure gonna do the... Like, for myself, I'm for sure for the Synchro and Fusion, I'm gonna play Chimera. I'm gonna play Chimera as the Mina. I looked already in the deck's almost all legal, so I should be fine. I paid for the first way earlier, and I paid this... Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Raigeki here. They did not read the Unstoppable Exodia. They really decided, no, I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna read. Draco Utopian Aura. So negating the normal is gonna hurt them a lot. Do they have a way to extend here? Because having a Solemn is really rough for them. Setting the other rage, don't you run the Obliterate at one? Because wouldn't it be better to run Obliterate here? Pay 1,000 life points. You have lethal on board. You can just gain 7,000. Punch him again. Branded looks playable as well. I don't know what the heads they did to Branded, but I looked at the Chimera list that I'm running, and it's almost fully legal. Like, only the links in the extra deck and the maxis are not there. But pretty well played. You don't run Obliterate? I see, I see. I know the Loner was running it, but I guess it's not that great of a card, right? It's not... You only run the new stuff. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know why they're running Raigeki. I ran it once before I knew... Oh god, this hand. Okay, this is... Like, it seems like a brick, but it's 3 Omni Negate there. Well, you can do the grass variant. I don't think the grass variant I do not think the grass variant is good for the... What is it again? Oh yeah, you activated deck lockdown. Isn't deck lockdown really bad for you? Like, you cannot add your stuff anymore? Oh, it's gone now. Okay, so at least you can play. But yeah, I don't think the grass variant of Branded is the best variant, to be honest. A bit too many cards here. A bit too many cards in the back row. Your back row is kind of clogged. You both are kind of bricked here. Excavate the top 5 card and take something that's so funny. How many cards? Ouch, 3,000 damage here. You take the Imperm. Oh, that's good. That's good here. They can't even negate it because you have the Golem on the field. Yeah, Nadir is banned as well. That's gonna hurt a bit. Unstoppable Exodia, come to the field. Battle phase, get to 3,000. That's pretty good. You never got to use Imperm. Oh no. Well, at least it's in the column now, so if you ever need to, it could be useful. I'm gonna set the Galaxy Wizard. It seems to be a really slower version of... It's a 60 card Galaxy Eyes. Okay. You're gonna go Rage, you're gonna pop. Double Cypher. Yeah, it's kind of a weird... Anime Galaxy Eyes. Like, there's way better ways for the guy to make the deck. He's got a lot of life point though. He's got a whole bunch of life point here. You have the Rage again. You're gonna get low on life point though. You gotta find a way to get life point here, cause you are going down to 2,000 here. So you need to find a way to close the game at this point. Popping the back row. Then you add another arm. You pay 1,000 again. Punch him for 5,000 here. And can you finish it? You have 2 turns left. You set another one, another Rage. Third Rage. It's the third Rage that gets them. What rank is this? Plat 4? Well, I think it's the event. The event doesn't really care about the rank. Right? Is this the event or is it the ladder thing? Oh, it's the ladder? I see, I see. Not always. I've seen a friend that was like in gold that match against a master player. Like, not always. It was a rank duel, I see. But pretty well played. I don't know what the guy was on. Like, his deck didn't seem optimized that much. Like, let's see. Yeah, it's like just a whole bit of junk. They don't need to run all of these. There's a lot that they don't need to run, so they could optimize their deck, but pretty well played on your hand. You kind of both break for a while. You were like just both watching each other. It reminds me, do you guys remember the... Like, let me see. Can I find it? If I go on YouTube here, and we go... ArcV... Break, maybe? Is it ArcV or is it... What is the end again? I don't remember what it is. I'm trying to find a clip of it. I cannot find it, but the play where like the guy just goes, he opens his hand, both are looking at each other and they're like, oh yeah, I'm cooking with this. I can do so much. And they're both looking at brick hands and they cannot play a singular card. And they're just bluffing to the other one. Like saying, oh yeah, I've got to combo. You better be scared there. Yeah, we had a wheel too. We had a wheel here. Oh, that's not the right one. The wheel is not there. 1 second. There we go. Wasn't this a duel like in Vrains? I think it was maybe in Vrains. In my head, I thought it was in Vrains. Okay, we can watch it afterward if I can find it. If someone can find it while I do the chair and post it in chat, we can watch it together because it's so funny. It is so funny. It's like one of the funniest things that you hear done. But 40-second of plank coming up. I almost did the chair again, but I changed the time just to be sure. Yeah, the dude at the green baboon. I have my timer here, so I'm gonna know when I need to stop. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 33, 34, 35, 6, 37, 38, 9, 40. Woo! Woo! That's pretty good. Pretty good workout there. I'm starting to see it, by the way. I'm seeing it, like the result of the training are paying off at this point. They are starting to pay off. Let's remove those one here. And let's see if I can find it. Let's go on YouTube. And go... Let's see here. If we go see... You're gonna see my recommended. It's kind of all over the place. I don't know why. I've started going down. Like there's a guy in Clash Royale that does like videos of history of it, and I don't know why I'm so like it's such a good video to watch before going to sleep. I do not know why. I've never played Clash Royale. I do not care about the game. I will never play it, but the guy's very good at it. Oh yeah, and those things are pretty cute. Like those things are pretty cute. Like I don't know if you've seen those one, but it's so funny. I love those little things. Like, I love those things. It's just, I don't play the Pokemon Pocket thing, but it's so good. Like, it's just so cute. That's some small animation. But let's see, it's Vrains, you said? Vrains, Brick, maybe? Can we find it? If we go here instead, if we go... I keep getting this Pokemon Pocket chart as well. They're so good, though. I'm not too sad about it. Not Tuner, but Barone. Well, usually tries to get it as close as possible to rank. Not always. It's not always able to. It wasn't Green Baboon, maybe, that we can see. Can we find it? What was the name of the guy that was playing them? Like, I'm not able to find it. Where is it? Can we find it? Is this gonna get me it? Let me see something here. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I found it, I think. That should be it here. No, that's not the one. It's episode 27, though. I thought it was the episode. Let's see here. It's supposed to be the episode 27. Yeah, that's the one. I don't want the preview or something. I just want the duel. I just want the duel. How is it that hard to find? Like, why is it that hard to find the duel there? Is it gonna be Naoki? Like, it's insanely hard to find this duel. Where is it? Where is it? Can we find it? Can we just find it? I guess. Okay, let's see this if we can. Okay, if it works. Okay, I think we have it. It works. Let me just change the ratios here. Like this and this here, just to watch a bit of it.
To take on the brave battler. Duel.
Like, let's see this. It's so funny. It's so funny. Does it sound too loud? I think the sound is too loud, right? I'm gonna reduce it a bit because it's loud for me too.
Oh no, my monster's levels are too high to summon.
My monster's level are too high to. I love it so much.
That brave bozo has the lead before the duel even started.
I love this.
I can't play any of these cards.
I can't play any of these cards.
Just the hand I wanted.
Just the hand I wanted. Just the hand I wanted. I love this clip so much. It's so good. It's so good there. Like, I can't believe they did that in the anime. It's amazing. It's literally the best. I love it so much. It's a full house. It's literally a full house there. But God, I love this clip. It's amazing. I think I might turn this into a sound bit now. I think I'm gonna turn this it's just the hand I needed into a sound bit, and I'm gonna put it as a redeem so you guys can meme about it on the stream. I'm keeping the link here so I can turn it into a sound bit later. When you forget to shuffle after doing a deck profile. Yeah, when you forget that you're playing a bad deck, actually. Vrain's pretty close to the real game. It is pretty close. My only problem with Vrain's was when they were pulling off stuff on their ass. Like, there was a lot of games in Vrain's that felt like the main protagonist, like, Yugi pulled stuff out of his ass. Don't get me wrong. He pulled stuff out of his ass a lot. But it kind of makes sense because there were cards in his deck. In Vrain's, what the guy's doing is just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna access a card that is not in my deck. I'm just gonna access a card that's not in my deck. I'm gonna go into the storm, grab the exact card I need at this point, and summon it. Okay, they're gonna pass on this. That's good for me. That's not the greatest card. The gimmick that I hated the most, I think, was the gimmick of... We could technically send the LZ here because we can add her back. Because this shuffles... We could technically shuffle the LZ back afterward. So I think we can send the LZ here and go from there. Problem is, if it gets negated... I guess we can revive the LZ if it gets negated later on. So we're not too bad on this. Let's summon the Diabel Star. But yeah, I think Argv was my worst... The gimmick I hated the most. Oh, you have a Veiler? They do have a Veiler. That's gonna be rough here. That's gonna be so rough. We both are kind of breaking. We both kind of cannot do anything. If we go this and that, we don't have a Fiend even. I don't know what we can do here. Like, we can summon the Tau. revive the LZ, punch into this. That's not... No, they're not brick, but we kind of don't have anything here. We drew the Alada Zemina, which is a 1-of, which we don't want. We drew the LZ, which is a 1-of. We drew the Tau, which is a 1-of. We didn't draw the 3-ofs that we needed. So, we could maybe run the Barone in this. Barone would have been pretty good here. So I guess we can change the deck afterward to add a Barone. The Crush Ship, we're never making it. So maybe we remove the Crush Ship afterwards. Do we want to drop the Tau on the field? Tau could get me the LZ. Does LZ do anything, though? Like, we don't have good links here. So, if we go Tau Summon, we link into something, we revive the LZ. But we don't have an Azumina Fusion that can go into this, because this one needs a specific Fiend level to be able to go into something. I guess we could go into this guy. And that would send their guy to the graveyard. But that's not great. That's using like all of my hand just to do this. I think we just summon the Tau to get some damage going, and we just punch them. If we were on Feedsmith, we could extend a bit more here. But sadly, we're not. So that's kind of the benefit of Feedsmith, I think. Like, we have more options here. We could technically just go into SP and then revive the LZ from there. That might be the better option. Like, we go SP, revive the LZ, and we have an interruption here at least. Like, I think that's fine. We go Tau here. Tau's gonna revive the LZ in the graveyard right there. Cannot do anything with the LZ, sadly, so... we're just gonna end phase. It's just an illusion. Tau's shape doesn't make automatically sense. Well, it's an illusion. It's normal. Like, illusion are not supposed to make sense. Tau was a normal monster before. So what do they have? We have an Ash Blossom here to stop maybe something. They did not have the Gazelle. So at least we know they didn't have the Gazelle beforehand. Like, we know, because they would have activated the Gazelle when the Jaguar went to the grave. Will of the Salamangreat. Okay, that's kind of bad for us. They can get themselves the field spell here. So they're gonna special summon their Jaguar here. Battle phase? Oh, they're gonna punch into the SP? Sure. I guess that makes sense, but at least we're not dying this turn. So there's that. Do they have something to extend here? They go into the Balinks. I don't think I ashed the Balinks here. I'm gonna wait for them to extend a bit more. Does this have... it just has a Sanctuary. That's fine. They're gonna need another normal for this. And if they had another normal, they probably would have summoned it, right? Just to deal with the LZ here. So I don't think they have another normal. And this card doesn't have anything if it's co-linked. So if it's relinked with itself. So... yeah, they're just relinking here just to get a Balinks in the graveyard. But I think we're fine for now. We just need to draw a playable card. There's so many playable cards in our deck. But the thing is, they have a lot of cards in hand, so they might have some... oh, are they gonna revive here? I guess they can revive here. So maybe just removing the... preventing this the Sanctuary would have been better here. It's just unfortunate. We drew 3 1-ofs in our hand. We drew triple 1-ofs here, so we couldn't really do anything from there. If we drew like a singular of our starters, we would have been good, but we drew the Alada Zemina again. Getting the second Balinks again. So now they go into the Sunlight Wolf. They still have not normal, but they don't seem to have a normal summon at this point. So set 1, is it a Rage? Is it gonna be a Rage or a Roar? If it's a Roar or a Rage, we probably lose here. Koitol is great, but I'm worried what their back row could be. We're gonna activate Koitol and see. If it's a Roar, we lose. If it's a Roar, we lose. It is a Roar. GG. We tried. We tried really hard. But not much we could do. We didn't start anything. We have so many starters and we didn't start with any of them. Let's replay for a while because too poor. Top duel. I got all 5 pieces in my hand after breaking. Oh, I want to see this then. Yeah, that was unfortunate here. That was really unfortunate. Let's see here. Replay. I'm guessing it's still on the same account, right? On Fart V9. Yeah, that seems to be a new replay. You played Plant. This is his Plant. Is Plant's vote? What did I do? What did I do there? Let's see. Okay, you have 1 pieces here. How did you get the other one? What is break the seal? This here. Okay, so you go to Millennium. That's not really a break here, though. They have the Ash here to remove this, but you can go this. Didn't want to go for the Temple, I guess. I guess Temple didn't add you much. What does this do? Oh, it adds the Forbidden One. That's an amazing draw, by the way. You're gonna solemn the barrier just to be sure they don't call fusion. They're gonna droll, but setting the other break the seal again. So you can cycle them now. Stealing the dragon. They wanted to do that before they summoned the lady, just so it's not negated. Revealing everything, going to Exodia. That seems still pretty good. You can punch into this. Getting yourself. The dragon's gone, though. And next turn, you can break the seal, return to break the seal again. So that's how you do your stuff. If you get 3 break the seal, you can technically, like, go there. Why would they chain? Oh, I guess it doesn't get destroyed because of the thing. You're gonna set another rage. That's fine. Another piece. Another one. You're getting so close. Wait, that's a 1 here. And then you set this. And then you just need 1 more. Just 1 more. Just 1 more. 1 more piece. 1 more piece. Remember when Jeff Leonard was in the YCS and people were cheering for him? And they were like, just 1 piece. Just 1 piece. And there you go. Winning by Exodia pick. Exodia. Obliterate. It's been a long time. I guess this deck is good to just do like the alt win con effect. That's not too bad. It's one of the best alt win con you can get. It's not too bad at all. Right here, I'm still gonna go with this. Do we want to try and change the deck to the Fiendsmith one now? Like, if we change to the Fiendsmith one, I feel the Fiendsmith is a bit weaker going second. But we could do this here. Run more Fua, maybe? 2 Fua, 2 Maxi. Then we have those one. We have this. We might not need the Bishol, to be honest. I think I might cut the Bishols because they're not as important. And do we add the Fua? We have a lot of ways to remove them, so might as well drop the Fuas, right? We can try this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 non-engine. I might want to run because this is a better ratio of what we can do. Like, we can extend a bit more. Your first time in Plat 3, you got this. You got this, I believe. I believe very much. The 2 D-Bell stars probably good too. We can search her not too badly. I kind of want to re-go into this one, see if this one's better. Like, we're oscillating between the two, seeing which one we prefer. I like the other one, but the other one seems to be a bit, like, more vulnerable to entrap, but better going second, because it has more non-engine spot. So maybe, like I said, this one's the one we go Board Breaker, because Board Breaker seems pretty good here. I don't know how much Board Breaker do against Snake Eyes, but a Dark Ruler seems to be doing pretty good. No entrap here. We have triple starter though, so that's pretty good. We have a Callby in case they have something. They're on 58. Oris. Okay, we would have loved an Ash Blossom here. Chaos Pile. That's the first time I've seen a Chaos Pile here. Are they gonna go Zombie Vampire? Zombie Vampire could be a bit annoying. There's some cards we don't want to mill. Okay, Saranir, so they're on Bishul too. That's good to know. Summon the Saranir, then this one. 2 tokens, okay. I guess it's a combo. That's 2 tuners too, so that's kind of scary. They can go into a Barone with this. So they would go like Imseti plus 1 of the token into Barone. I'm just watching my opponent combo for 10 minutes in the end on Nightmare Griffin with Anti-Spell, Barone, Chumat's Apo, Promethean. Oh lord, that seems cancerous. Oh? I guess they send this, then they tribute this to summon that and get another dragon to go into... I guess they can go into this batter here, right? Like, that kind of makes sense. That seems to be a balls to the walls combo deck, though. How many negates are they gonna put up? How many negates are they gonna put up here? So they set the regain like I expected. Then those two go into Barone for sure. I don't know why they're not... If they don't go into Barone with this, they probably are throwing. Because if we had a nib, we can nib them. They go to Spatter because they're greedy. They can revive the Witch if they want, but that's not doing much for them. This Spatter is only a pop here. They summon the Imseti. They can send another card. Go Imseti again. They can go Zombie Vampire with those two if they want to. Then from there, where are they going? Okay, they're gonna special summon their Chaos Witch. I don't really know what it does for them. Like, doesn't seem to do much. No way that's your hand board. Okay, so they literally turned off their Dispatter. For some reason, they turned off their Dispatter. I don't know why. I do not know why. Like, if they kept this, at least Dispatter could have popped something, but now it cannot. We're gonna go... I think I'm going Koitol first. I have the Camera Fusion already, so I'm kind of fine here. We're gonna grab ourselves the Gazelle. Then we can... I'm just worried about what they have in their end here, so I'm gonna go Gazelle here. Gazelle effect. If they have a Nimperm or something like that, we can dodge it, so that's a way. Okay, they're gonna go regain, that's fine. That's not doing anything. You can go regain all you want. I'm not gonna banish because that's giving them something to do. I'm gonna go Maxi here. Maxi trying to get some value out of them resummoning stuff. They're gonna go Ash. We're gonna go Call By on the Ash Blossom. Because at this point, it's better to stop them. I guess we shouldn't have done this. Because now they have a Dispatter material, but that's fine. I think we're okay. They have the Call By of their own. I see. But at least we snuffed out everything they have here. We can go Camera Fusion with this. You can target one banish card, shuffle it into the deck. Then if you do, destroy that monster if you do shuffled into the opponent's deck. So they're gonna have a Dispatter negate here, which is annoying. But we can bait it. We can always bait the Dispatter negate. And if they don't use it, we can just go into... Okay, I have a way to bait this. So we negate this, and negate the Maxi at least, so we don't have to worry about how much you think you can win. I believe in you. So this one's gonna add to my hand. At this point, I kind of want to add a Necrom, to be honest. Because we can just go Apprentice, pitch a Necrom, and that gives us so much value here. We summon this, they have just a Dispatter here that should be able to do anything. So I think we just win. Like, they can use the Dispatter if they want. Which one are they gonna do? Is it the negate or is it the pop? Okay, it's the negate. I don't care about this effect resolving. I do not care at all. You can't just negate it. I don't worry about this. From here, we can go Camera Fusion with those two. Grab ourselves. We could go Diabell Star too. Diabell Star drop this. I kind of just want to go Necrom first. Necrom gets me the Dusted Gold onto the field. Okay, they have something. Is it a nib? Do you have a nib on top of that? Oh no, it's the regain. It's the regain that they can do. They can do the regain here if they want, because we banished the dark. That's the thing they're wondering about. I see, I see. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's gonna give them a draw. I don't know if they are on nib. Nib would be really bad for me. I'm gonna try and go for an Apo here. If I can. We could go for a Chaos Angel, which would be kind of funny, to be honest. We go this. We go Requiem. We're gonna pop the... Oh, we cannot pop before we go for other stuff, because the Imseti is on the field. If we pop anything, the Imseti is gonna trigger. I guess we could technically pop the Imseti here. Like, we equip this to the Engraver effect, pop this, pop that. Because it says... Aurus monster cannot destroy a card effect that does not target him. I just want to know if it targets. Oh, we can do something better here, actually. We go Requiem. It's a funny play. We don't need to pop their stuff right now. We don't need to. Then we go Diabell Star, send the Requiem. That's a funny part that you can do with the Fiendsmith. That's one of the things that makes me think maybe it's better a bit. Because we can still do this and that's more value. So we go Diabell Star. Diabell Star gets us a Deception. You bailed Fiendsmith when you bailed Fiendsmith and won. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Right here, we could go into more stuff. I kind of want to just go into this first. Go into the Deception, tribute the Diabell Star, add the Ella de Zamina. Then we go into the Zamina package. We got to be mindful of our zones. But we should be fine. We reveal this. Send this to the graveyard. Get ourselves this going. Then from there, we can do that. Oh yeah, she reduced attack. I gotta always remember this. I always forget that she reduces the attack. We can go for the Wanted here to get more value out of this. Then from there, I'm gonna do the Apo play just to be safe. So we do those two onto the field. The sequence here. Then we can technically revive the Desiree. How many light do we have? This. We kind of need the light monster though, because this one needs 2 light fiends. So yeah, we need to not do this. We need to not do the Engraver. So we do this here. We do this guy. Using both this and this. Those two onto the field into the Lacrima. Lacrima is gonna get me. It's so funny seeing the attack go down and up and down and up and down and up all the time. Special summon this onto the field. And then we're gonna have a 3-mat Apo. So we're gonna be safe from interruption on their board. Use it as 2 material. So we're safe from a nib at this point. We are safe from a nib. We're gonna burn them for a bit. Just because we can. Return the sequence. Right here. And we can even go Engraver here. We're gonna go Ella de Zamina first. Grab back this. Add this back to our hand. Then we can go into Engraver here. Engraver's gonna return this to the extra deck. Summon it onto the field. He's back. The boy is here again. Then we're gonna go Ella de Zamina into Wanted Chain. Just to get some more material. Just because we can. The question is, how do we clear their board? That is the big question here. We're gonna search from deck just to deck 10 a bit. Then this one's gonna go into this card here. Sending the Wanted to the graveyard. We're gonna summon this guy here. Sylvia's onto the field. Then we can go Wanted if we want. We're gonna go Chimera Fusion. I gotta go faster a bit there. So I'm gonna speak a bit less. But we can go those two together into the Baphomet. Baphomet is gonna activate. We go to Gazelle first. We go to Baphomet second. Get ourselves going that way. We can pop 2 cards here. We can pop the back row if we want. Send to the graveyard. We're gonna send here. I think we're sending the Mirror Knight just to have something to use it for. Then this one's gonna add me the LZ to end. Then from there, we can special summon the LZ onto the field. What do we have in the graveyard? We have those two. Might as well add the Camera of Fusion at this point. Add it to our hand. And then LZ's gonna activate. Getting ourselves going with more Regina. We could technically use the Engraver. That's better here. We don't need to use our Baphomet here. So we go more Regina, and we've made sure that we did not use the Wanted here, because we can go Wanted into Shuffle the Deception into more Regina effect. Popping this and popping... I think I'm gonna send those two here, just so they don't trigger at all. We keep our Mercenite stuff alive. So pop those two, get the Wanted draw. Draw the Lurie, not that great, but we can go here now. Go into the LZ revives. LZ's gonna summon herself. Go into the Chaos Angel with this and this. And then from there, we can get ourselves the Sinful card. So we go this first. We're gonna go Chaos Angel, banishing the Dispatter. We dismantle this board very much. Like, there's not much you can do more with this board. And our board is kind of insane. We banish the Dispatter. This adds to our hand the Sinful Spoil of the White Forest here, because it can be used in battle phase, by the way, this thing. So we go battle here. We're gonna punch into this. I don't think this has a protection, so we can just kill. We punch into this. We punch into this. And then we can punch face and go into a Guardian Chimera to try and kill them. So this is gonna activate. We don't care too much, I think. They're gonna send a Magnemite. We go here. How much damage is this? That's not enough even with a Guardian Chimera. So I think we're just chilling. I think we're just chilling here. We set those two. Like, we have a clear board. We have a lot of negates. Our board cannot be destroyed. We have a Mirror Knight in the graveyard that can activate. We have the Cortal too. They are on 3 cards. They don't have this. Let's go. There we go. Like, this deck is so sick to play. This deck is so sick to play. There's so many things you can do. So many things you can do. The more I play about it, like, the Azumina cards are pretty nice, but they lack a bit of oomph that allows you to play. They lack a small bit. Maybe the deck needs some refining though. Like, I'm not too convinced about all the cards here. Maybe we could change the ratios a bit. But the deck does feels good. I would like to add some more end traps here. Or maybe some board breaker. That's the thing I would like to add. But I think it's fine for now. We can still go with it. Tristan, you have a replay. Let me see this. Tryout duels? Oh, what were you running? What were you running there? Let's see this right away. Oh, we had a Kinroma replay first. Okay, we're gonna go for the Kinroma before. I was missing it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A lot happened there. We're gonna go Kinroma first, and we're gonna go you second. So you said the recent one, so let's go with this. Arcfiend, was it in a tryout? I didn't even look. To call by my Exodia Fusion? How disgraceful. Ooh. How would that work even? Oh, it's not in the tryout. Okay, it's ranked. Let's see, let's see. Oh, Earthbound Red Resonator. With a Centurion on top of that. A lot of stuff in this. It's a 60 card pile. I see. I see. I was wondering, but yeah, there's a lot of engine pumped into that. Earthbound. Oh, I guess Earthbound just gets you a Vision Resonator, so it's just a searcher. Vision Resonator gets you the Crimson Gaia. Crimson Gaia is pretty good. Tridea is gonna allow you to set. Then Gargoyle can summon himself. Then you can fuse here into Auxilla. Auxilla gets you a Centurion card. Then you add this back to hand. So that's a pretty good start. That is a very strong start, to be honest. Very, very strong. This one's the Omni, right? Yeah, it's the Spell Trap or Monster Effect negate. Bone Arcfiend. So you go into the full... you go now into the full, like... Arc Fiend package. So Red Rising Dragon. We have an Arc Fiend player at my local, so I kind of know what they do. Going to Scar Dragon Arc Fiend. Then this one targets this. Banish, add back to hand. Then this summon himself. Banish this. Oh, that's a weird line. I never seen anyone do it this way. Yeah, usually they can go into like another tuner here to go into this pattern extend. I really never seen anyone do it that way. Summon this there. You have a monster spell negate. Oh, they're on Sanct. They're on Sanct. I love Sanct. Sanct is such a funny card. Sanct is kind of bad right now because we only have Engraver. But Sanct gets a lot better once Lacrima happens. Because the good thing about Sanct is that you don't need to run Lurie. And you don't need to run... you are less susceptible to Droll. I got an important question. I summoned in the 3600 pack and got 2 alt art of Kigara and Ayate. Is it worth to play Sky Striker? I think they're still good, but I wouldn't say they're the top deck of the current format. But they're probably still pretty good. They probably are still pretty good. It's up to you. It's more of a mid-range control deck. Like, you're gonna control the game slowly but surely amass resources. And that's how you're gonna win. Instead, did they recently win a YCS? Because I know the last thing that won a YCS was Fire King. I know one of the YCS last year was won by Sky Striker, I think. But Sky Striker is always good. Sky Striker is good. It's just a bit hard to play. Like, it's just a bit hard to play. They really need to ban Beatrice. Yeah, I think Beatrice and Apo needs to be gone. Like, those 2 cards needs to be gone really badly. Really, really badly. Because they're not fun for the game. They're really not fun for the game. Gilgamesh Scale. Yeah, you need to negate this for sure. You cannot let them set scale. And all Link monsters? What's the hate about the Link monster there? Okay, so Gilgamesh, they're gonna special summon something. I never knew there was like a summon effect here. They go into Machinex. Machinex still a pretty good card. They can punch into this. They have 2 yoinks. So you revive this card. That's fine. You are in a pretty big lead here. Yeah, they're gonna yoink something here. But you can just red zone, pop it. So yeah, I don't see them coming back from this. Yep, you pop this. Then you pop the back row, summon a Chimera. It got second. Which one was it? Because it's not... It was not in the YCS that just came in Birmingham. Because I know it's Malice that went second in Birmingham. Unless it's like Malice Sky Striker, but it's not really a Sky Striker deck at this point. They're only running out some small Sky Striker card to give them starters. It's not really a Sky Striker deck. We're gonna agree on that, right? It's not really a Sky Striker deck. The hate is every single deck nowadays has a Link 1 extra deck monster that searches a field spell or a card that goes full combo. Yeah, Link 1s I think are a mistake for the game. I still gonna say it. I think Link 1s are a mistake. Oh, I forgot the other replay. Yeah, I skipped Tristan. We're gonna go right after you. I'm so sorry. I completely blanked here. Right after this game, we're gonna go right to you, Tristan. I'm so sorry. In October, I see. So it's been a while still. But like, Sky Striker is still a good deck. It's just a bit hard to play because you need to go 1-for-1 with most cards the opponent does. Okay, we imperm this for sure. No way I'm letting this resolve. Imperming this here. We have a maxi in case they can play through our interruption. But that might be good enough. Because we have a good start. We have a good start here. Chaos Space. Sending the Trudea, sure. What are they searching? Oh, Libellion, I see. I see. I guess we're gonna get some draws from the maxis at least. Because now they go get a Bishul. Once they activate a Bishul, I'm gonna go maxi. And we're gonna at least draw a card. If they go Barone, we're gonna draw 2. And we have the Imperm for the Barone. So we should be doing okay. Why would you... I guess you want to get the Libellion. Now do they have the Ash Blossom on the call by? They do not. Okay, so we should be good. We should be good here. What worse? I got a Royal Pillar of the Future from the pack. Ooh. The Bishop, I don't care too much. We got a Cortal, which is very good to play through their stuff. We're gonna keep the Imperm for the Baron they're gonna make. Because for sure they just make a Baron here. No? They're extending even more, giving me more cards? Sure. I'm not gonna be against. Oh. Sure. Fua now. Maxi and Fua. Come on, make your dude. Make your dude there. Make me draw two. Etude of the Branded. Okay, they're gonna end on this. That's fine by me. No Baron for me. Basically, the Fua just ended their turn, which is great. Because I didn't want them to go into the Auxilla on top of that and get more value. Necrom drawn is not the greatest. What does it you do? During either player's turn, you immediately after this synchro summon one monster using monster control. While you control a bestial monster, banish a monster that will be sent to your opponent's graveyard as tribute for their ritual summon or as material for fusion. Synchro exceeds. That's really annoying for me. Really, really annoying there. What is this card? Like, that's so bad for me. That's literally the worst. It's only for ritual and stuff, so I guess we could go... If we start playing, we won't be able to Imperm anymore. They can synchro at any time. They can go into Auxilla here if they want to. If we play Mirror Knight, we can do Mirror Knight summon. Then tag out if they try and do something into a Gazelle. I don't like it as much though. We're gonna go this, we're gonna see. But the Etude got me by surprise. I did not expect this. That's really annoying for me. It's really, really annoying because now we're kind of struggling here. Because this would be banished instead. Even Link gets banished, so... That's really bad, actually. I guess we can force it out with the Engraver. But we would lose both the Gazelle and this. That's really bad. Really, really bad. What can we do here? If we fuse those two together into the Baphomet, then we can... I think we still need to do the Chimera Fusion. But that's surprisingly one of the worst cards against us. You're gonna go Retaliating Sea on top of that? Really? You're running this? I guess we can go this here, pop the Etude, or pop something they want to synchro, and then we punch into this, and continue on with the draw we get. I kind of think we need to here at this point. So we go this, we go that one here. Do we care about the LZ or the Necrom more? Necrom might be better here, because LZ doesn't extend that much, so we're going to lose the LZ, sadly. We're going to lose all of them, which is unfortunate. But now we go Guardian Chimera. Guardian Chimera is going to be able to trigger. Unless they have an Ash Blossom. If they have an Ash Blossom here, we're just screwed. But they didn't have an Ash for our Maxi or Fua last turn. So I don't think they have it. What they're going to figure out is that Guardian Chimera does not target. So we can just pop the thing they summon. And be good from there. Like, we can just pop the thing they summon here. While the chain is resolving. Yeah, Auxilla's not surviving this. We pop this here. It's getting banished because of your own thing. We're gonna go battle phase. Punch into this. We know they have a Bestial here, so we're still gonna be... Oh yeah, they had the Max C here. Main phase 2. We're gonna go Engraver here just to bait them out a bit. Okay, they're gonna go Drisworm now. That's fine. They're gonna target the Engraver. We can still go Lurie into... They're gonna Max C. That's fine. That's completely fine by me. Because you're wasting your Max C. I'm just setting there. I'm literally just gonna set and pass the turn. You're floodgating yourself. He is floodgating himself at this point. I just set this and pass the turn. You're on one card, you banish almost everything you had. So, show me what you can do now. Show me what you can do. Next time I kill you if you don't kill me now. Chaos Space is very good here, actually. Chaos Space is very good. Let's see if the Imperms, the 2 Imperms, are nice for us. It's a draw 1. They return the Auxilla. What did they draw? The Vision Resonator is kind of annoying. Because now they can go those 2. But at least they would... Wait, why aren't they not banished? They're supposed to be banished, right? So this one, they're gonna add a spell. This thing is gonna target my Guardian Camera. Kind of annoying. Not much I can do against that. We just gotta survive a turn. But them having 2... Basically... Like, them having basically 2... Dimensional Fissure on the field was really annoying. Okay, so they go Crimson Gaia here. Not much we can do against that. They add a Red Dragon Arcfiend here. They can go into Dispatter. But I'm gonna imperm the Dispatter for sure if they try and do it. In my hand, I have Necrom and Track. So basically, I have the Track here and I have the Necrom to go into. It's not the greatest hand, but we can do something here. We're not dying to their board right now. So there's that. They go into Barone. Okay, that's annoying. This one's gonna revive something. We can wait for them to try and pop one of the back row. We're not dead at least now. So if we can make the Barone effect like trigger. Oh, you draw the Aurus for sure. We're dead. We're dead. The guy top decked the Aurus. The guy top decked the Aurus here. Nothing I can do against that. Literally nothing, because now he kills me. Well, we tried, guys. Our deck dies to... it dies to Macrocosmos, and the guy had 2 Macrocosmos in his hand. In a 60-card deck, by the way. Like, let's see the deck. I'm pretty sure it's not great. I'm pretty sure it's not great. Yeah, it's a 50 card with a lot of one-ups that doesn't do anything. But the guy top decks this. He had the Retaliating Sea there. He was able to do pretty much everything he wanted. And he got the Etude. Who is running this? Who is running Etude of the Branded? Like, that's the worst card for me. I guess I should not have used the Fua there. If I did not use the Fua, maybe it would have gone into a Synchro and not played the Etude. So I guess that was my bad. That was my bad there. Because if he didn't have a Bishul on field, that was fine. But he could always get a Bishul back. I just can't believe we just lost going second because the guy put 2 Macrocosmos on the field. Get a Burpees here. Burpees. Yeah, I'm not going to forget Tristan afterward. Thank you very much for reminding me. Really gonna keep on that Tristan. We have a replay for him. Let's go for the burpees here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Woo. And now we go for the replay. Let's go for that cute replay there. Let's see. Good form. I'm trying to fix my form a bit for stuff. I'm trying to speed up the burpees a bit. Because if you go too slow, that's too easy. So I'm trying to speed up the speed of the burpees I do, but it's kind of rough. So what did Tristan say? Top replay trial duels. Okay. Oh, you're facing Burns there? What are you gonna be playing against? I don't know what you're playing either. It's good. Okay, I cannot wait. Oh, it's only the opponent's monster. I see. Echo Mystical Spirit of the Forest. I'm listening. Oh, wait. It's the burn event. It's the 2025 event. I thought it was a tryout for now. Oh, you're on underwater too? That's so funny. That is so funny there. Oh, Arbringer. You're both on the same thing. Oh, that's great. Stake your soul. They're gonna negate this, but at this point, I think you're fine. You made a Ubel Fiendsmith scoop because they were playing worse than my left leg? Oh, Lord. Verte! Why do you run Verte here? Oh, I guess you can gain life point. That's kind of a spicy tech for this event, though. Like, that is kind of a spicy tech there. But yeah, you can burn. That's true. You can just burn the opponent. Okay, that was a good one. That was a very good one there. Well played, good sir. Well played. I almost didn't play that event, to be honest. I didn't care at all about this event. Like, we had the same event literally last year. It was just 1 life point less. But that was pretty well played. Want to see if you have the replay? I can always see it. I'm gonna do 1 rank though first, and then we can go for replays again. Okay, we win the coin toss, which is great for us. Our deck is way better going first than going second. That's for sure. Now, what do we draw here? Okay, this hand is great, actually. We can start with Koital first. See if they have an answer. Okay, they have the Charmy. We're just not gonna summon from hand then. Like, we can maybe give them 1 draw, but that's fine. So we're not doing the Apprentice here for sure. I think the Gazelle is fine here though. I think getting the Gazelle is okay. Because that gives them a draw for sure, but that's a 1 for 1. And then we get ourselves the Necrom here. So I think that's fine. I think that's fine here. We get ourselves the Necrom to hand. And then we're not summoning from hand for the rest of the game. So at this point, I'm gonna go Deception. And we're gonna set up a block for them. So I'm gonna send the Mirror Sonite to the graveyard in case we get a chance to revive it later on. We're gonna add the Alada Zamina, and we're gonna put up a negate on the field. So we go Alada Zamina. Do they have... No, they don't have the other Fua, so... If we go Murcielago here, we can use it later on. So I think we're still gonna go for this. Sending this here. We're kind of playing into Nib, but they're just not gonna have Nib, right? They're just not gonna have it. Don't worry about it, guys. Do we care about giving them 1 more draw? We can do this. I guess we won't be able to summon the LZ without giving them a draw. We can always not summon the D-Bell Star too. We're gonna go Camera Fusion here. Camera Fusion using the... This and this here. I'm realizing this deck summons a bit more from hand than I thought, but that's fine. That's fine. We go this first into this second. What deck would run the Perilia? It's Tempai, right? Only Tempai runs this for sure. We send to the graveyard. We have the Mirror Sonite. We have the Koital already. So at this point, I might as well send the Engraver here, because that's going to be set up for later on. Then we add to our hand the LZ. Tempai, Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith, I see. We can go add back the Camera Fusion to our hand now. We just gotta find a way to get the Murcielago out of the field, but we can go Necrom to get it out of the field. Like, we use Necrom here. We summon the Adusted Gold. They don't seem to have Nib. They would have used Nib way before this, so we are probably in the clear here. We go for Requiem. We're just loading our graveyard with Light Fiend at this point. So this was a there was a mate Chronomali Moi. I think I have it. I think I might have it, to be honest. It might be in the solo mode. So we summon this. We go into Requiem using this and that. Then we can go into Alauda Zamina. Alauda Zamina is going to return to Murcielago. Oh, you got every solo mate? Oh, I guess. I don't know where I got it, but I think I might have it. We're going to look afterwards. We're going to go Alauda Zamina. Alauda Zamina, we're going to chain the Wanted here. Wanted's going to get me the DBL Star, but I don't think we're summoning the DBL Star. Like, it's kind of spicy if we do, so I don't think we're going to do it. But this one goes into Sylvia. Sending the Wanted here. It's just a monster for our Guardian Camera on their turn. So at this point, we can do the Wanted if we want. We can do the Fiendsmith, but I'm going to start by doing this. Doing the sequence. Going to this guy, targeting this, targeting this. I want to keep both Engraver in the grave if I can. Because it's going to be better that way. It's going to be way better that way. Then we're going to do this. The Lacrima is going to target the Engraver here. Engraver is going to special summon itself onto the field. I don't really know why you would want to add to hand. I guess it's a nice touch. But most of the time you wouldn't want to add to hand. So we're going to go those two, this. It's so stupid it just makes a 3-mat Apo for free. It's literally a 3-mat Apo for free. It's so stupid. And we burn on the same time. Because why not, right? We're gonna return this. Burn for 1.2k. And at this point, if we go LZ, what does that give us? Because we have a lot of stuff right now. Lots of negate. We don't really need to LZ. Like, that's giving them one more draw. For us to go into more Regina, then we can go more Regina. We can go LZ, fuse this and this into Mirror Knight, and we end rip them for 1. I guess that makes sense. We give them a card, but we end rip them for 1. We don't have much that we scare about at this point, so I think that's okay. Give them 1 draw to be able to get more bodies on the field and end rip them and get better stuff. We want to use this and this so that we keep the LZ and we can revive the Mirror Knight instead. Apo is stupid. I think she needs to go. She's overstayed her welcome. Like, Apo is not okay anymore. She is so not okay. We're gonna go Mirror Knight here. Mirror Knight tag out into the Baphomet. Baphomet summon himself. Activate the effect. We're fusion locked now, so gotta be careful about that. But we have 2 Chimera Fusion. We can add to our deck. We could go Chaos Angel here if we want to add the other fusion spell. I think I'm gonna draw first. Oh no, we cannot go Chaos Angel anymore. So I'm gonna draw here, shuffle the Deception back. We get the Lurie, not great, but it's fine. We could technically go into an Espilon Knight on top of that. No, we cannot. We are Fusion Lock. I always gotta remind myself. Let's go Camera Fusion here. Camera Fusion into this guy using this. Or do we want to use this? We would revive the Apprentice here. I guess that makes sense. We revive the Apprentice. It's more material. And we want the camera for sure on field. So we go this. We end rip them for 1 for what they drew. Revive this. That's going to give me another search. And this removes a card. And then we have a Guardian Camera on their turn. This one, sadly, won't really be able to activate otherwise unless we use the Sylvia. If we use the Sylvia, the more Regina can pop. So there's that. But here, this adds me the Diabells. I guess if we could summon the Diabells, that would be great. but we don't have the spot on the field. If I did not use Mirror Knight right now, we could have gone Chaos Angel and do something else. Engraver and Rip is not great for me, but maybe that's better than I think. So we have triple Monster Negate, Mirror Knight in the graveyard to negate. We have... Yeah, I should have gone Chaos Angel first. I should for sure have gone Chaos Angel. That was kind of a misplay. I'm lacking one of the fusion spell. And I'm lacking the Diabells on the field. So that was my bad. I got kind of overwhelmed. I kind of got overwhelmed there. Okay, they go for the planet, which is bad for me. We can go Guardian Chimera here if we want to, but I think that's fine. They add the Fenrir, which is okay. Not great, but I think that's okay, because we can always check the Fenrir any way we want. So it's probably Kashira, right? Not Kashira, I mean, it's probably... We can let them add something. I don't care too much. Tearlament? I did not expect Tearlament to run the Perilia there. I did not expect Tearlament to run the Perilia. If they go Battle Phase here, we're fine. Like, they could throw Battle Phase and punch into the Apo, but if they threaten Battle Phase, we just pop the Fenrir. Yeah, I think we need to do this here. So we go Camera Fusion now. Camera Fusion into this using... this one here. This one here and this one here. Why we couldn't use the Diabell Star, I do not know. I do not know why we couldn't use the Diabell Star here. I'm so confused. We draw 2, we pop this. No Ant Trap, sadly. No Ant Trap there. Yeah, why could we not use the Diabell Star? Like, it's 3 monster with different name. This card doesn't have the same name as Diabell Star, so I don't understand why. Okay, they go Scream. Scream is fine. We still have a Monster Negate. We have 2 pops if we need to. Okay, they go Sheeran. We for sure are negating this. No way you're getting the Sheeran for free. So, Sheeran's negated here. Then we still have the Mirror Knight in the graveyard if we need to. Like, our board is pretty hard to break. Our board is very hard to break. We have 1 Omni. We have 2 Monster Negates still. They have this, that's fine. I kind of need to let them mill. Okay, they hit monsters, but you can blank the Avnis at least. So that's one of their fusion gone. Apo again. It's kind of weird because now they removed my Apo third negate with this. Because Apo's not... Like, we don't have Apo negate anymore because the attack reduction of Scream. They're gonna go track. We're gonna go... I think I'm going this. I'm going Sylvia here. Negating their track. We could technically do that, but I don't care too much. We gotta be careful about the time now. We're kind of low on time, so we're negate the track. Do they have anything else? Yeah, they have the Tailman Kashira that we knew about. That's fine. If we had the Chaos Angel, it would have been good here, but we did not have time to make it, sadly. They're gonna banish something. We're gonna Mirror Knight the Tailman Kashira for sure. Because we don't want them to be able to... My mouse! I'm gonna die to my mouse! Please! Please! My mouse died! My mouse died! God damn it! Why did my mouse die there? I was clicking. I was spam clicking this. I really need to change my mouse. It just died. It just died. It's a wireless mouse, but it just died on me. For no reason. For no reason. I was winning this game. It's so stupid. Why at that time exactly? Why? And it's not that it's low on battery. It has batteries. It just loses connection for some reason. It just loses connection like once a day. For some reason. It's so annoying. I do not take this well, this one. God, I was winning that game. I had that game in the bag. We're gonna go Mirrorstone Knight, they were gonna go Close Moon. And then we could have just revived the Mirrorstone Knight, summon something, do the Courtol if they try and do some stuff. Like, we were winning this game. But we lost it because our mouse decided, no, you don't get to win the game. No, it's not out of battery. It's fine. You see the light here. I did not charge it. It's not that it's lagging battery. It's been doing that for a year about. It's just sometime, I think it's a dongle, that it loses the communication with the dongle or something like that. And it just stops. It stops moving. And then it takes like maybe a minute and it comes back. Or maybe 30 seconds to a minute and it comes back. But it's more than enough to make me lose a game there. I don't know why. I don't know why it does this. But I guess we do get a wheel. We do get a wheel from there because we did lose a game. So let's go for it. The plank again, that's fine. That's fine. I'm so pissed about this game. I'm so pissed. We deserved the win there. We played that well. We played around the Perulia well. We were not losing. We had a good board. And we still ended up losing there. So sometimes the game or your material just hates you. It is the name of the game. I should buy a new mouse, but they're so expensive. Mouses are so expensive nowadays. Like, they're $150 to $200 for a good mouse, and that's insane. I don't really want to spend that much on mouses. We're about 25 seconds now, so we're getting there. The timer has started. We're at 30 now, and we're getting close to 40 seconds of plank. I'm starting to feel it. 37, 38, 39, 40. Woo! But yeah, it's just my mouse that decides to be annoying. My mouse wants to be a brat, and it just decides to make me lose the game. On that note though, maybe for today it's gonna be all, because we're getting close to the 11-hour mark, 11 p.m. for me, so it's getting pretty late. I have work tomorrow, so I don't want to go for too long. So I'm probably gonna send you to someone. I think I might send you to Tempest, to be honest. Might send you to Tempest here. He's doing some Macedol. We were on the same regional there, so he's doing the event, I think, with like rockets. So let's send the love there. It was an okay stream today. We did some progress, not as much as I wanted. We just lost Mission Zero to my mouse disconnecting. My mouse, literally I had the game, I went to click something, and then my mouse just decided, you know, you don't respond anymore. So I could not say yes to activate Mirrorstone Knight, and I timed out because of it. I had like 20 seconds left, and I timed out because of that. I had the game in my hand. It was so annoying. But yeah, this is gonna be Alexa play on Rival. But that's gonna be the stream for today. We have the raid message here. We have the raid message here. Thank you so much for being here. The next stream is gonna be on Saturday morning. We're gonna be playing back some Dave the Diver. It's been a while since we played some ranked Dave the Diver, so we're gonna need to remember where we were. You're so close to them, and you got this, Refart. I believe. But for today, I'm gonna go rest up, and I'm gonna see y'all again on Saturday. There's not gonna be a stream on Sunday. The next stream after Saturday for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is gonna be on Monday next week, where we're gonna do the climb again. So excited to see you guys again there. And on that note, I'm gonna take my leave. Bye-bye, guys. Take care of yourself. Bye.